Hey, yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Connection, where we connect the dots between hip-hop and mental health. I'm Shu.
It's Hendo.
And we got an amazing couple topics we're going to talk about today. Yo, the first one we're going to jump right into. I'm really excited to talk about this. So for Change My Mind today, we want to talk about TDE versus Dreamville.
Hey.
So recently there's been talks of, some competition going on in the TDE and Dreamville camps, specifically with, the likes of the new JID, recently signed with Dreamville under J. Cole. And JID, shout out to JID, he just dropped a project. It's called DiCaprio 2.
It's so damn good.
That album is fire in entirety. The whole thing is crazy. And I'm liking, the dude has a lot of potential to be, an elitist, and I'm liking his growth that I'm seeing so far. This is his second album. I have a lot of love for JID. He's a very talented lyricist. With that said, he's very competitive. So we see eye to eye on a lot of this stuff that, the current climate of hip hop is lacking right now. And I think it's good. I think it's a good thing, to get competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right most now, definitely.
What he's doing right now is basically he's calling out the whole TDE camp, and he's saying, I'm in competition with them. It makes me want to get involved. You know what I mean? Shu wants to get involved. I want to be part of this. I want to be whether I'm on the TDE camp or the Dreamville camp. I want to be a part of it. What do you think about TDE versus Dreamville?
I think TDE has more clout than Dreamville. Dreamville is very new, but I think they could go toe-to-toe. Kendrick is a very impressive lyricist. Jid is a very impressive lyricist. The only thing TDE has on Dreamville is,
Yeah, but see, I can argue that,
they got clout, you feel me? They got more projects and more time in the game. Dreamville is super new.
Ab-Soul's an impeccable lyricist.
Ab-Soul is
He's
fucking
super
beast.
Underrated. He says some of the dumbest lines I've ever heard.
What the fuck I'm doing talk about pineal glands?
Bro, he's literally he's underrated. That's all I'm going to say.
He really is.
He's super underrated.
He made himself underrated, though. Ab-Soul doesn't really put out a lot of work.
Ab-Soul puts out work? What do you mean?
He's not that consistent.
He's put out work?
Does he put out work every year?
Yeah, the past fucking 3-4 years, I've gotten at least 2 to 3 projects from him.
That's not horrible.
Nah, he's.
It takes Kendrick a while to make albums. So.
He's on pace. He's on pace for he's on a consistent pace, but he's super underrated. J-Rock just put out his Good Kid, Mad City, in my opinion. His classic.
The album's pretty alright. I fucked with that album hard.
It's dope. It's real dope.
J-Rock is super good at rapping.
Yo, he's gotten very good. I'm not saying he wasn't good before, but he was more on a mainstream standpoint. We know, Schoolboy Q was the first to kind of cross over and do the whole pop, mainstream shit.
And he fucking went.
Right, collard greens and shit.
He went.
Really, he showed the industry, I'm made for this shit. They thought it was just Kendrick, right? But, Schoolboy stepped up.
He used to be the hype man, bitch. He used to be the hype man.
Out here, and he did it. And,
yeah, he did.
And his last album, bro, was, what was the first one was called what?
The first one was some shit. I can't fucking remember.
Habits and Contradictions.
Habits and Contradictions, and then some Oxymoron.
Oxymoron was the first one. Habits and Contradictions.
Nah, Habits and Contradictions was first. Then it was Oxymoron, and then it's now the newest one he just released.
The new one is so crazy.
It really is.
It's so crazy. It reminds me of a 50 Cent album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fucks with Fifth too.
It's got hints of the Massacre on it.
Facts.
Type of shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a real good fucking album.
Yeah,
I fucks with
Schoolboy. He's definitely influenced by 50.
Yeah, he is. He's openly admitted that.
Yeah, so they all have a dope mainstream album. I don't really know. I don't really know too much about Isaiah Rashad other than the fact that he can spit his ass off.
Isaiah Rashad has like I think
Did
2,
you ever
maybe
dive
3.
into his music?
His music is really good.
I heard it is.
His music is super good.
sleeping on
He's
it.
not ridiculously lyrical, but like he
I'm
puts
sleeping
together.
on Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, he puts together really good songs, and it's super disappointing because Isaiah can really actually rap, but like his actual music doesn't show a lot of his technique. It just
Who would you compare him to in the industry?
Q-Tip, probably.
Q-Tip.
Yeah, because Q-Tip isn't super lyrical. He can put together
His
a really
style is similar to Q-Tip.
yeah, like a new age Q-Tip. If like Q-Tip and Erykah Badu had a baby, and put together a little,
Makes me want to listen to it.
and put together like a little bit of Slim Thug, you feel me?
Okay.
Like a soulful, shorter
Yo, you
Slim
just
Thug.
fucked me all up, right? He said, with
That's
a little Slim Thug. I'm really trying to I'm trying to digest what you said, and then you said Slim Thug, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I don't. It's because like he's got like a southern twang to it that's very like rugged and very it's like rugged and smooth at the same time. But
Is he from the South?
yeah, I think he's from like Memphis or something like that. But it's like really gangster, like on some Slim Thug shit.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it's like really smooth and easy on your ears, like Erykah Badu or Q-Tip. It's like a bunch of niggas doing a drive-by to SZA. That's the only way I can really explain Isaiah Rashad's music is like if you went and did a drive-by listening to all of SZA's albums.
By the way, bro, SZA is
Fire.
SZA is
Out of here. But
she's too good. Yo, her last project was crazy.
you know she got
Control.
vocal surgery, right? Like her voice doesn't sound the same. Yaya was just putting me onto that.
She got vocal surgery.
Yeah, her voice just
Shout out
doesn't
to
sound the
Yaya.
same.
She's in the building.
Facts.
She got vocal surgery.
Yeah. Her voice just doesn't sound the same as it. It's not bad. It's not horrible. It just doesn't sound like
Give me
Control.
a slight heart attack right now because yeah.
It doesn't sound like Love Galore. Yeah. She doesn't sing correctly from like her diaphragm. She was projecting too much, so she needed to go see an otolaryngologist.
But
And
it changed her.
it changed her voice up a little bit. That's what any kind of like voice surgery does.
Oh my
Adele's
God.
voice doesn't sound the
You
same.
just kind of like broke my heart a little bit.
That's her fault for
I'm
not
in
singing
love
correctly.
with her voice.
It
so.
sounds like she like mastered how like squeaky a 20s singer's voice is. Like women who sung for men who went to war back in like 20s and 30s. That's exactly what SZA sounds like today. She sounds like a baby when she sings. Like the way that she enunciates and shit like that. It's so cute. Like I love the way SZA sings.
Okay.
You don't know what I'm saying? You don't know?
I'm just trying to soak it all up.
It sounds like her cheeks are full of air and like her lips are puckered whenever she sings. Like that's the only way I can really describe it.
Whatever that sounds like, but I need to better understand what's going on. So I'm gonna dive deep into that later after the show and just see what's up with my girl SZA. But I mean, as far and let's talk about Dreamville on the other side of things. On
Jid
J.
is like
Cole's
the
label,
only.
we have Cole, who's obviously
Out of here.
ridiculous. JID is
Outta here.
ridiculous. We got Kaz. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
I've listened to like 2 of his songs. He's alright.
He's dope.
Yeah.
He's dope. I listened to his album and Baz or
Baz is Boz, I think, or something
Baz,
like that. Yeah.
He's dope.
Boz is dope.
Um,
Boz has been trying to get on for a while too.
yeah, I think both of them. I just listened to both of their albums, and they're definitely dope. Who else is on that camp?
I think that's about it. I don't know if they have anyone else. Yeah, Dreamville's relatively new, bro.
Looks like they might need, they got a slot open for a show, doesn't it?
Shu and Hendo.
It looks like they got a slot open for the connection.
Sounds like it.
Shu Hendo.
That'd probably be one of the-
And then Yaya is going to be SZA's
Our
competition.
SZA, yeah. I feel like
and then that's why she's been studying, the voice shit. Like she's
she damn near
low
sounds
key,
like SZA.
studying because she knows she's going to be in competition with her.
You ever listen to like Marina and the Diamonds, or like Kali Uchis?
What?
You ever listen to Marina and the Diamonds or like Kali Uchis? That's exactly what Yaya sounds like.
What she sounds like?
Yeah.
I don't know what that. But
She sounds like
I could vouch for her, and I know what she sounds.
She sounds like
I don't.
if Lana Del Rey and like Jill Scott had a baby together. That's
Exactly.
Yaya.
Exactly.
That's exactly what.
slash sometimes even like Amy Winehouse slash.
Etta James. She fucks with Etta James hard. Yaya fucks with Etta James dumb hard.
Good.
This is a white girl, by the way, you guys.
Good.
We're breaking cultural barriers over here. You feel me? and shoot, fuck with Aretha Franklin. Don't you feel me?
Yeah,
These niggas
bro.
is. Yo, Aretha Franklin is out of here, bro. You ever listen to Anita Baker?
She gets me out of here. Yeah, bro.
I love Anita Baker,
Yeah.
bro. Caught Up in the Rapture is fire.
Yeah.
But I think
right now, I mean, if they went head to head, like
TDE has a little bit more talent. Not even just
they
clout.
they have longevity. They have longevity, for sure. I mean,
We've seen their ability to make songs
exactly.
already.
They're more veteran status.
Yeah,
You feel me?
most
Like,
def.
I think Dreamville's like
Every single one of those dudes are in their 30s now.
But you know what they say?
Jid's only
They
22.
say the people climbing the mountain are always more hungry than the people at the top of the mountain.
I don't believe that when it comes to this.
You know what I mean? When
Kendrick has never stopped being
he
hungry.
hasn't, and you got to respect an artist like that, like people at the top. You
Even
know?
Schoolboy hasn't
We
stopped being
throw
hungry.
around a lot of names, a lot of legends we talk about on the show every week, and Hendo and I made a promise we're going to try our hardest not to bring up certain names because we talk about the same people a lot because they're so good. You know,
I'm glad we're talking about these people. I love
Right.
talking about JID. He doesn't get enough.
You're damn right.
Credit.
And not enough people know who he is. Everybody needs to go check out DiCaprio 2 by JID and check out The Never Story. I believe was his last album, which is amazing as well.
Also, TDE and Dreamville aside, Ski Mask the Slump God just came out with Stokely. It's fire. It's so good. It's such a good album. I don't think you'd necessarily be into it, but like it's more flow oriented rather than it is about lyricism, like technique. But like Ski Mask and Yaya can vouch for the Ski Mask like flow and his technique has always been super crisp.
as long as
he's
not saying dumb shit. I mean,
Oh, it's dumb. It's
like,
it's
when you-
dumb. It's very lyrical
when
mumble
you
rap.
say shit and it's dumb that it genuinely makes me feel retarded. Like I don't. If I feel like I can't pull something from it, bro, like come on.
It's super lyrical
I
mumble
can
rap.
only dumb it down so much. It's hard for me. It's very hard.
But Ski is definitely talented. He has a lot of potential because he's not like any of these other mumble rappers who are just not pushing the limits. You feel me? Like Ski is really trying to actually be talented,
Right.
which is something I can respect.
If it's good music, it's good music.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on it. But I mean, back to the Dreamville and TDE, I would just say like they got the TDE camp is definitely more veteran status than Dreamville. Dreamville's got, they got to prove themselves, and JID, just put out 2 great albums. We know Cole's catalog, Kaz and Bass. I don't know if I'm pronouncing their names right, but from the 2 of them, I've heard pretty.
They're
good
solid.
I would like
Yeah.
to see. I would like to see the growth from them. I would like to see where they go from there because one
Me too.
album's not going to really show me who you are completely as an artist.
Yeah, they're super solid
You know what I
artists.
mean?
That's why it's so hard to really debate this because like you can't say any of them are not talented.
No.
It's just clout versus amateurs.
I think,
or clout
but I think
versus
right
newcomers.
now, and maybe this is just prematurely, like we don't know what they're gonna, like you just said. Maybe this is me saying it too prematurely, but I think right now it looks like TDE would maybe win that war. Which is why, Cole, if you're listening, Shu and Hendo, I by the way, for all the listeners, any Team Shu fans, any Hendo fans, I need y'all to understand that there's a new
I don't
hashtag
got no fans.
floating around right now.
I pay for plays. I don't got no fans.
I pay for plays.
I'm on Fiverr all day with it. I don't have no fans.
Nah, we don't have any fans, but we don't. As a matter of fact, nobody's listening right now. We don't have fans. 0 listeners.
None.
That's
Zilch.
so funny. That's so funny. There's a little birdie told me there's a new hashtag floating around out there on the internet, and I think it goes a little something like T-ville to Dreamville.
This sounds like familiar. It sounds familiar. It sounds like something I
Does
heard
sound
before.
familiar. T-ville sounds very familiar. It sounds like the place that I came up in.
That Turnersville life.
T-ville to Dreamville. You feel me? Like I'm telling you right now. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
That's so crazy. I'm gonna throw my phone through that thing.
We'll talk about it later.
We're excited. You know what? I have every right. I was just gonna say like we should calm down, but we have every right to want to celebrate.
You want to talk about it a little bit?
You know, like people can call it cocky all you want, but like I call it celebrating my confidence. You know,
Bro,
I'm allowed. I have the right.
That just happened in less than 3 days.
It's what do you mean? It's less than 2 days.
Yeah.
Not even. It's tonight will be a day. 7:00 will be 2 days. Officially 2 days.
That's nuts, bro. Nuts. And not a lot of people around locally shared it. You know, we only got like 25 shares out of like both of our posts. But that's because I kind of fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you.
But all in all, I mean,
we hot.
We got some momentum. We got some shit to work with.
We paid for plays.
We paid for plays, he said.
Yo, you pay for plays without us knowing?
Yo, you want to tell him about that?
So
we're going to go off the record real quick. We're not going to talk about the TDE and Dreamville shit for a second. We're going to pause that convo. I want Hendo. I want Hendo to explain. I'm still trash from last night.
It's all right, bro. It's rockstar lifestyle. Might don't make it.
I want Hendo to explain our conversations over the last couple days. You
all
want
right.
To break it down?
So me and
this shit's funny.
This still kind of pertains
and
to
I'm
Dream.
Still like, come on, bro. Like,
this still kind of pertains to Dreamville. Me and Shu dropped a remix to Off These by JID and J. Cole. And we dropped it. We tagged people, and like
we motherfucking body.
We ate.
We fucking ate.
Scrumdiddlyumptious, nigga.
Yeah.
But fuck. But we bodied the beat, and the rollout of the actual release for the local scene was kind of fucked up on my behalf because I tagged people in my story rather than my actual post on Facebook, and you know nobody actually watches people's stories, so. At first, we weren't doing that well. And then I went on, like, so many different promotion campaigns and shit like that. I'm not finna tell y'all how I did it because y'all can't have my clout. But we just promoted the shit out of our John. And I swear to God, we didn't pay for plays. Like, we did not at all. I'm just trolling.
How you did it at all, because I don't, that's for us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? 'Cause, like, they wouldn't help us.
Exactly.
Nobody helped us, so fuck all that. We had to figure the shit out on our own. But, like, for real,
we reached 1,810 plays in 2 days. Less than 2 days.
2 days.
And that may not be so, like, monumental to certain people, but, like, that's crazy to me.
It's monumental when, look, I'm a strong believer in, like, progression. Like, progression shows a lot.
Momentum.
Your biggest competition is with yourself. So, like, if I'm competing with myself, I didn't release anything on my SoundCloud
for 6 months.
Nah, it was closer to like 8 to 9 months. Like it's been almost a year. It's been a
wow.
minute. You know what I mean? Like with that said, the last track that I dropped,
you blew Rap Devil out the water.
Got like 60 plays or something, 70 plays, something like that.
Yeah, it's at 250 now.
You know what I mean? It got 60 plays in like 6-7 months, and then this new shit just comes and blows it out and gets 1,800 in a day and a half.
You did better than my Rap Devil remix.
That's progress.
You did way better than my Rap Devil remix. Mine's is at like 1,779.
Well, then that means the momentum that we have right now.
We're bouncing off each other.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying.
We're really bouncing off each other.
It's crazy.
It's really ridiculous.
And we both and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like. This is my brother in the shit. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro.
Members only.
This isn't cocky at all. I'm very competitive. For those of you that actually know Shu, you know I'm very competitive on the mic. Like, this is my thing. This is my, like, I wasn't like the all-star basketball player that, you know, was crossing everybody over on the court. I wasn't like, this is my thing. This is my lane. Like, when I rap, like, I have something to prove. You know what I mean? This man next to me on the track, I'm confident that we could flip any track and just body it. And I don't ever have to question if he's going to deliver or not.
I'm also very confident in the fact that if there's any rapper out there that thinks they're nice, me and Shu could probably give you could definitely give you a run for your fucking money. Definitely, because we do not hold back anything on the mic. It's a whole different vibe when we make songs together, and even then, we're still ridiculously lyrical. We just, we know how to tell a story. We know how to be versatile. We know how to, put different accents and stuff like that on songs to make it an actual song rather than us just snapping on beats. Right. And both universes, we don't lack in. There's not one rapper I've known around here locally that could match our talent. And I don't say that to be cocky. I say that because I know my talent and I know numbers don't lie. And even through the monumentally talented people that we know as artists, because there are very, very talented artists that we know that are probably, matching us to a certain degree, they're still not touching us in either one area or the next. Because we don't stop progressing. We don't stop listening to certain types of music. That's why I appreciate artists like Bugs. Because Bugs is just as talented as we are, and it's only because he listens to so much music.
Versatility in his music. Like when he sends me something,
I
never know what I'm going to get.
He's retardedly lyrical. He can really rap.
Shout out to Bugs, by the way. He just dropped, what was it called, Locals?
Yeah,
Yo.
You listen to it?
Yo.
It's so good.
Yo, vibes on that shit?
So good.
Yo, Bugs is going to be up here, I think, next week.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to get Bugs up here next week on the show to talk about it. But that shit's dope. Everybody go check out Locals and, give Bugs a listen before he comes up and talks with us next week.
Bugs is fine.
Yeah, he's super talented.
Super, super talented.
But yeah, so it was funny because I kept reaching out to Hendo and I'm like, bro,
did you pay for plays?
Did you, you got to tell me, listen, I'm not going to be upset. I need to understand. I need to get to the bottom of, what's going on. Why the fuck, how would I get 50 plays in, 6-7 months and then just drop something? I didn't drop for 6-7 months and then I just come out with some shit and all of a sudden it's at 1,800, you know what I mean, in a day. And
it's so ridiculous.
Bro, I'm like, bro,
because I was stressing, man.
You got to stop playing with me. You got to tell, did you or Kayla, are you paying for
we
promotion?
just paid rent for our apartment. We don't even have that much bread to pay for a cheesesteak, nigga.
I don't know what's going on.
That's a lie.
Shout out to,
we got
all
money.
you guys for showing love and support and spreading it around, telling people about the new the new freestyles that Hendo and I just dropped, the Lucky You and Off These Freestyle. You could check them out on SoundCloud. My SoundCloud. It's soundcloud.com/shoe856. That's soundcloud.com/SHOE856, like the area code. Go check them out. It's dope. You can also find the link in my IG. It's in the bio. And also, it's being shared around on Facebook for everybody that knows me personally.
But yeah, man. I think back to the whole TDE thing in Dreamville. As far as
I need to be a part of that.
Word facts.
I need to be a part of that.
But
we need to be a part of that.
As far as talent goes with both of those cliques, I think they're both monumentally talented. I think Kendrick is probably the most talented out of all those dudes, just because Kendrick has made himself that talented.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, bro. As much as I believe that, because I'm a huge Kendrick fan, and everybody always gave Kendrick that cutting edge, that one up on Cole.
Cole has some shit for him.
Cole right now. Cole's got some shit in the tuck we don't even know about. I'm going to say that first and foremost.
I've been saying that for a year now.
No, he's got some shit he's about to drop on the world. I'm telling you right now, the progression that I've seen in Cole's freestyles and his features recently, on Black's album,
he's on Black Thought's album?
No, Black.
Oh, Six Lag.
Black Thought. Six Lag. I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
His
some
name
Crip
is
shit.
Pronounced Black, but he murked the feature on that. He did the album of the year freestyle. Every single feature he's been on, he's just unloading. This man is letting you know he's tired.
He's eating, bro.
Tired of people putting him as the second man. He doesn't want to be that anymore. There really is a competition, and I can see it before a JID officially announced the competition that's going on between their two camps. I could see what was going on with Cole just in his verses.
I mean, besides motherfuckers like OVO, but
yeah,
they all make pop music and shit. You feel me?
Drake, I love you, but OVO is not competing with them.
They're not doing no rap shit.
Different money. You feel me? Drake's getting that. He's getting the bag right now.
He is.
These guys
getting
are
the bag.
They're having an all out rap off war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's different. Drake's rap days are. He's getting the bag right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Drake for getting the bag. That's what we all aspire to do. But yeah, I think Dreamville. I think it looks like you got an open slot there for Shu, Hendo, and
Yaya.
Is it Yaya?
Yeah.
Are we going with K Swiss? Yaya.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You gotta decide.
Yeah,
Right here and now.
maybe it could
Decide.
just be
The
both.
fans need to know: is it
Hold
K-Swiss
on.
or Yaya?
It could be Yaya when she's singing. It could be K Swiss when she rapping. You feel me?
That's
Because
hard.
K Swiss is rap culture.
Because everybody needs like that. You know what I mean? Everybody needs that other person to tap into.
Facts. Exactly.
I have multiple voices in my head. I might as well have multiple names. So.
Right.
Don't joke about shit like that.
Shit like that if I need to.
I'm telling you right now, she's incredible when it comes to music, and she comes up with some shit like
Bro, she freestyles everything.
I didn't even understand that she was a rapper recently, and she came out of nowhere and just
and body and shit too. I'm not even. You feel
became
me?
a rapper overnight.
Yeah.
Like just literally like.
Just decided to pick up the pen and
Yeah.
pad.
I mean, she wrote amazing hooks for us, recorded amazing hooks.
You know we finna make you do your rap
amazing,
history, right?
impeccable singer, but now she just raps.
You're not finna leave. You're not finna leave any type of room that you in with me and shoot without listening to a whole big LLP or like a big pun L. Yeah, it's not happening. We about to get that
If you're
multi-syllable
gonna
game
rap,
up.
if you're gonna rap, you're gonna
You're
listen,
gonna
You're
rap.
gonna listen to Reasonable Doubt. You're gonna listen to Big L. You're gonna listen to Big Daddy Kane. You're gonna
Illmatic
listen
and
to-
shit.
Oh man, like
Can
got
I
some-
borrow
got
a
some shit to
dollar
show
and
you.
shit like that?
I got some shit to show you.
I think she would like the Massacre a lot because the Massacre is super gritty and super violent.
You gotta have that
Yeah.
that rough edge about it.
That motherfucker said, "I'll get mine the fast way, the ski mask way, make money, take money, nigga. If you ask me, it's the only way. Take money, take
my
money,
shit.
money."
That's my shit.
Bro, that's such an amazing
That's
beat.
my shit.
Whew. But let me stop getting backtracked. I think as far as like if we were to like
So who do you think will win if Shu and Hendo were on Dreamville?
Dreamville.
That's why I fuck with them, because that energy, right? Like anywhere we go, it's a rap.
I'll eat Kendrick the fuck up.
It's a
bro.
rap.
I'll eat Kendrick the
Whatever
fuck
side
up.
I'm on is winning. I'll body whoever else. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
We've already proved that we can.
That's it.
We already proved that we can rap on the same caliber as Joyner and Tory. We've already proved that we can rap on the same caliber as Jid and J. Cole. Now we just need to prove that we can make songs like Kendrick. Kendrick's already proved that he can really fucking rap. Rigor
I'm
mortis.
telling you right now, bro. This was an honor to hear, and I'm not. I don't agree yet. I will prove it, but I haven't yet. So I'm saying this, trying not to sound cocky. Some dude commented on the track that we just dropped off these. I guess he listened to both of them, and he dropped a comment, and he said, "Bro, you remind me of Joyner." If I remind him of Joyner now, this is only the beginning. So
You and Joyner are the same age. So it makes sense.
That doesn't really help my case. he's
I'm just
making
saying.
songs with Eminem, and I'm over here rapping,
Hey, man.
T-Ville and Philly.
Hey, man, listen, bro. Everyone's timing is different. You
But,
feel me?
But nah, yeah.
Everyone's timing is different.
I was honored to hear that. I told him that's an honor.
That-
where I don't feel like I'm there yet, because I have so much respect for Joyner, and I feel like he obviously has so much more music, and he's very talented. I don't want to be compared to anybody,
No, me neither.
but that's amazing that he said that, because Joyner's technicality of rap.
I'd rather not be compared to
hard.
rappers. I'd rather be compared to pop artists. Not like pop artists like Britney Spears and I'm talking about like the Michael Jacksons, the Princes, Rick James, Jimi Hendrix, Aretha Franklin's. I want to be in those conversations,
Why
because
not have both? Though?
yeah, true.
Why not have both?
I
Why not rap is a young man's game? Why not prove that you can rap? You know what I mean? This is, and we're gonna shift into our next convo pretty soon. But it kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm saying right now. Like, it's a young man's game, rap. You know what I mean? As you grow and develop as an artist, example, Justin Bieber. Not to say that he was a rapper, but just in music in general.
Bieber can spit though,
Right. You know what I mean? Like,
which is so weird.
these guys were making like songs for kids, right? And now he's going on to be like a pop star. Now he's making tracks with like Chance the Rapper and
Chance
Weezy
8 on
and
some of his songs too.
You know what I mean? Like DJ Khaled songs. Like, there's a time and a place. I feel like early on you have something to prove. Rap your ass off, and then
Justin Bieber got
You're
the
in that
bag
pop star
super
world.
early in his career. I think Justin Bieber now is at like the most free he's ever been musically because he's an adult now and he can express himself the way he wants to. And I think Usher being his mentor and like having all of those people around him made him a very well-rounded artist as far as like, you know, singing soulfully, because Justin Bieber is not like a Nick Lachey type nigga, you feel me? Like Justin Bieber can sing.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Justin Bieber, and he can play instruments. He writes his own
Right.
music. Like Justin Bieber is actually very talented.
He had something to prove.
Yeah, he most
So
definitely
he's out
did.
there doing it, and when it's all said and done, he's not only going to be respected for, you know, rapping, like, because he can rap. Not that he ever like did it and took it serious, but he can.
He can dance.
Right, and he can dance.
Plays
but
guitar,
he's
plays
also
drums.
Going to go down as a pop star.
He's a goat.
You know what I mean?
He's a goat.
So
How old is he? 24? Probably younger than that. He's already got 10 years in the
I
game.
don't know how old he is, but he's
Making 80 mil a year, 10 years in the game. He's got plaques on top of plaques. You know,
Stupid.
he's worked with all different types of artists. He doesn't. I look at Bieber, and like, as some people might say, he like culturally appropriates hip hop music. I think he has a very, very solid place in hip hop because a lot of hip hop artists really respect him.
And do you see what I'm saying? Like he
Tory, Tyler,
he earned his
Wayne,
worth in the game.
Chance, all these rappers that really rap really respect the fuck out of Bieber.
Right.
So even, you know, Kendrick Lamar fucks with
Earned that
Bieber.
because he was just that cute little kid that sung that we all used to make fun of. And look who he is.
I used
now.
to hate his music for real. And now
I kind of still do.
I'll bang some Justin Bieber,
No,
dog.
the new Justin Bieber, like, you can, on an adult level, you can fuck with it. But the kid Justin Bieber, like, I'm not listening to that shit.
Baby.
That's some Disney
Yeah.
type shit. You know what I mean? I don't feel like listening to that.
Nah, me
Disney
neither.
sing-alongs and shit.
But I think as far as the whole TDE Dreamville thing goes, I think without you and me being in the conversation, I think TDE by default has it. You know,
Yeah, but I want to know with us in the conversation. Because that's the goal.
with us in the conversation on any squad, they're getting eat the
That's
fuck
the
up.
goal. I'm not saying that Cole or JID needs us.
Imagine Nick being in members only, like with motherfuckers like Flyboy and Ski and fucking Cooley Cut and shit like that. Imagine his ass in fucking members only. Niggas is only talking mumble rap, and he's like one of the only like. I think Ski, Bass Santana, Kinsol, and like X were the only niggas spitting on a lyrical level that's from members only. The rest of them niggas actually just
If I was on the crew, they're going to win.
yeah, exactly. Like, you feel me? Like,
Bottom line.
but fucking, I think TDE definitely has it. There's niggas, but like Schoolboy isn't necessarily like the most lyrical nigga. You know, he's very 50 Cent esque. You know, he's very more hook oriented, very more grimy and gritty.
But don't let them fool you, because I'm telling you right now, like, these
Schoolboy
dudes can
has
spit.
snapped.
Black Hippie can spit.
Yeah, all of
We
them.
still never got like an official Black Hippie album, but that
I want
shit would
that.
be
I want it so bad.
crazy.
I want it so bad.
Here's what I want. I want Cole, if you're listening, I want a slot for me, Hendo, and Yaya on Dreamville.
Word, let's get to the bag, nigga.
Right. We want a slot on there.
The fuck?
We want to go to war. We want to have an all-out war with TDE, and then we want the Cole and the Kendrick album, and I want a spot on that album. I want a feature.
For real.
That's what I want.
For real.
That's what the fuck I want.
Hell yeah.
And maybe I'm big dreaming right now, but
And I need that Tory and Joyner record.
yeah, bro. Like,
Imagine.
let's rap. Let's compete. Let's get competitive and show these kids what real rap was. and
Imagine
still is.
Tory and Eminem
But then
on a
let's
record.
let's shake hands and let's make the track together.
Tory and Eminem on the record would be the weirdest record I ever heard in my life. Because you don't know if Tory would rap or sing. Or both.
I feel like he would feel like he had to rap. because,
Yeah, he's M.
But at the same time,
Eminem
maybe-
has dope harmonies too,
maybe
though.
He'd play it. He does. Maybe he'd play it safe though and not rap.
Just give him the hook. Just give him the hook. Like,
Right.
yo, here. You feel me? Let me get that 500,000 real quick because I know you good for it. And just take my hook. Because everybody eats off of Tory's hooks. Everybody. You feel me? Like, when he came up in the game, like, niggas didn't really want to respect him for his... I'll take a Tory hook. He's gotten plaques. He's given niggas free plaques off of his hooks. He's given G-Eazy plaques off of his hooks. He's given Meek plaques off of his hooks. Rich the Kid. Like, Tory really feeds niggas off of his hooks. But, like, the fact that he really, like, raps and doesn't hold back any of his, like, rap is really, really, like, something that should be respected. Because there's not a lot of niggas out here except for, like, the niggas that we always mention that are doing, like, rapping and singing on the same caliber as Tory. You know, even, people like Kendrick and people like Chance who, you know, add melodies and harmonies to their music aren't doing it on the same level as Tory. It just sounds a lot more sonically better when they do it because it adds to their sound. When Tory makes music, you don't know what you're ever going to get. With Kendrick, he's kind of unpredictable, but he kind of, you know...
I think he's unpredictable.
But at the same time, you already know what you're going to get from Kendrick. You're going to get very soulful, very deep, introspective music, very...
Not in every sense. Sometimes he gets, you know...
He gets gully sometimes, yeah. What's that one? Mad City is very, very trappy. Backseat Freestyle, very trappy, but super lyrical.
Very versatile.
Yeah.
In their own way. Like,
I just wish J. Cole had more technical verses. Honestly,
no, you haven't heard his features then.
Like the warm up and Born Center and Forest Hill Drive or
Rhapsody's feature.
You showed me that feature. He ate.
The feature on like he just put out the track with Baz called Tribe.
He ate.
He put out album of the year freestyle. He just did the shit with JID. He had a feature on Book of Ryan with Royce.
Yeah, true.
On Boblo Boat. Bro, he's
coming crazy with the features.
Yeah. Speaking, like this shit is sounding crazy.
That should we should segue that into our next topic then.
Yeah, the next topic. I want to talk about this especially today. This is my number one topic today. For What's the Wave, we're going to talk about everyone is scared to be competitive in today's hip hop climate. And I'll lead this one. So
go ahead.
Everybody's scared, and what I mean by that is especially, you know, as far as we've all seen on a bigger platform what's going on in the hip hop industry, right?
Yeah.
And that has trickled down to locally. What's going on is people have this belief that I don't know what it is. This is just, I'm going to let you know my thoughts that I usually don't speak out loud. This is some exclusive shit.
Niggas pulling gimmicks because they scared to rap.
Thank you. That's it. That's my thoughts are this. My thoughts are this exactly. My thoughts are, I'm going to speak as if I'm one of these other guys. I don't know how to rap that well, nor do I want to try, because I'm too lazy to learn how to rap that well, or I'm scared to rap that well, to put myself in a category where people are going to want to eat me alive. So what I do is I focus on these melodies and these vibey tracks, because I don't want to come off old and corny for rapping in the fucking thing that you do, the culture that shut the fuck up.
Hey!
If you're a rapper, you rap. You better show us you can rap. I don't have any problem with the wavy, vibey trap type of shit. I have no problem with getting melodic because I do it myself. I have no problem with it. But let's not hear it on every track. Let's mix it up. Let's at least show the people that you can rap, right?
Facts.
And I believe that those people, these are their thoughts. I believe that they think, oh, I can't rap that well, nor do I want to try. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk shit on all these other rappers.
I'm going to dye my hair all types of rainbow colors and talk hella shit.
Yet I'm not going to rap, right? But then I'm going to talk shit on these other people when they put out the nicest fucking rap, technically speaking, the nicest rap in your local area, and then those people competitively try to do something for the culture that you're in, try to help you in the process, and you don't even realize it. We're trying to, Hendo and I right now, Hendo and Shu are trying to you know, start a new wave in our local area, you know, in the Philly and the South Jersey area. We're trying to get people, you know, to you know, step it up competitively speaking, you know. We're trying to get people to start rapping again a little bit and just, you know, maybe let's challenge each other with song. I'm not saying we have to have a rap battle. This isn't 8 Mile, but let's make a better track. We will make a better track if whether it comes to like rap or whether it comes to like, you know, a whole different type of shit, like some kind of vibe. We will make better music, hands down. And we're saying that because we want you to step your game up too.
We don't want y'all to feel belittled or
not
nothing like that.
Not to put you down. We're trying to make us all better. At the end of the day, that's how we're going to make it. And the people that rise to the occasion are the ones that make it, and the ones that don't, you know, they just whatever. You know what I mean? But like before you know, people forget about you and who you are, step up and get competitive with us. That's all we're saying. We're not trying to put anybody down. You shouldn't be scared to be competitive. If you can't rap that well, because some people can't, then you know what? Stay out of it. Don't comment on people's shit and say it's trash. If you say it's trash, I'm gonna say my response is always gonna stay. Can you make a better track? Prove it on a track. I don't want to hear you talking.
Word.
Prove it on a track. If you can't prove it on a track, shut your fucking mouth.
I want to see action. Nigga.
Shut your mouth.
Word.
Because I will
that shit's
out-rap you
destructive to
until
the
someone proves
fucking
me
culture.
wrong.
Like, even if I don't like a nigga's song, bro, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, your shit weak, your shit trash. I'm going to say that shit if you try and disrespect me. You feel me? But other than that, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, because at the end of the day, you chasing a dream.
You can't do it better.
Yeah.
If you can't do it better, don't talk trash. Now, if you put out something that's competitively speaking is very good, and I feel as though you've technically stepped it up, and it's going to be tough for me to compete with that, then you know what?
I'll give you your props.
I'm going to give you your props, and I'm also going to come back with something trying to outdo that. Now, you see what that does? That means that we're not beefing in real life. We're just having a rap competition. It's just like I said this live before. Rap is no different. You know, when we're talking competitively speaking, it's no different than watching a boxing match or watching sports. So it's corny when people say rap beef's corny, and they watch sports and they get excited, you know, every time the Eagles come on or the Sixers come on. Like, why are you watching sports but you can't? It makes zero sense. If you're competitive, you're fucking competitive. Why would you not be? Why would you not want to be competitive in something you do? Mm-hmm. The fuck.
Even mumble rappers, to a certain degree, know that there's competition, and it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand, like, where the fun of competition went missing. Like, to a certain degree, I wasn't really with the competition shit, because I don't really like diss records and shit like that. But if a nigga come up to me and be like, yo, I'm a better rapper than you, don't diss me in a song, because that just means you know how to talk mad shit on a record and mix syllables. If you can make a better record than me, mix syllables, mix a hook, give me aesthetic, give me accents, give me ad-libs, give me everything that can make a song and do better than me on a song. I'm not trying to hear you say my name on some disrespectful shit, because that doesn't prove that you can rap better than me. That just proves you know how to talk shit. If you can prove that you can rap better than me or make a better song than me on a technical level and on a wave level and on any other type of level, then I will give you your props. I was never the type of nigga to be like, oh, that nigga's not better than me just because of my own ego. There's rappers that are better than us out there, maybe. I just haven't seen it.
There's a lot of ego. There's a lot of ego, and I now see why a lot. And I want to talk about something else. We won't dive too deep into it, but I want to talk about it. There's a lot of ego out there right now. I'm seeing, especially locally, and a lot of people need to swallow that, because that's the same reason you'll never make it. Your ego is going to be the very thing that holds you back from, you know, touching opportunities that you never even dreamed that you could have, and you can have them. But it's about unity. Like, we're trying to unify people to competitively step up. We're not trying to put anybody down. So I need everybody to before you jump in someone's comments and talk shit, for a second, like, think about what you're saying. Like, just straight up, like, remember what shoe stands for. Stop hating on everything. Like, don't, like, kill that shit. Like, we're against it. We're not with that. Like, we're trying to, like, just stop that shit. You can be competitive and not hate. Like, it doesn't mean it has nothing to do with that. Just a lot of people don't know when to draw the line. People take it too far. It never has to be personal. But I think people need to swallow the egos and kind of, like, form more of a unity and kind of work together. Like, we can all do a lot more and accomplish a lot more as a team. So a lot of these people, they're just basically, like, every other day showing me who they are, you know, showing me their true colors and showing me, like, who I actually want to be around and who I want to work with and who I don't. Like, there's a lot of people, you know, they'll say something online and I'm just like, I never want to associate with that person, be around that person. Like, they're just, they need to swallow their pride. You know what I mean? They're too egotistical, and their ego blinds people. You know what I mean? It really blinds people. Like, you don't see things for what they really are. You're just, it's that cockiness. It gets in your way. So I don't want to be a part of that shit. We don't want to be a part of that shit.
I don't want to be a part of that shit at all, bro. Because, like, as much as I may have a rapper ego, when it comes to being in the same room as other rappers, I try and diminish that just as much as I can, because, like, when I go into a room and say I'm the best rapper, I don't mean it on an egotistical level. I want everybody to feel that way. I want to walk into a room and say I'm the best rapper and have every nigga reply to me, so am I, so am I,
Exactly.
so am I, so am
Exactly.
I. Because that just feeds the energy, that feeds the competition, that feeds the desire to do better than not only the artist next to you, but better than yourself. Because there are artists outdoing themselves and other people all fucking day. If you just stay stagnant because of your ego or because you feel like your music is already solid, then not only are you stupid, but you're shooting yourself in the fucking
Why is
foot.
LeBron so good?
Because he practices every
Because he
day.
practice every day, and he's about the technicality.
And he's
of what
trying
he
to
does.
outdo himself.
And he's very competitive when it came to anybody else in the court. He always wanted to beat them, and he probably didn't back down from any competition, right?
Exactly.
That's why. So
Exactly.
if you want to be that, then that's what the fuck it is.
Word.
Or do you just want to blend in the scene and just be a fucking whoever? Like, I don't want to be a fucking whoever.
Me neither.
Like, that doesn't even make sense. So it's just really, I don't know. I think a lot of people need to, like, just chill for a second and understand, like, there are people actually trying to help. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really what it's about. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't really want to touch on it too much if Hendo doesn't want to dive deeper into it, because we just kind of, we're in a little local competition. We dropped some freestyles. We called everybody out in the South Jersey and Philly area, and we said, you know, step it up. If you got bars, if you could spit better than us, prove it. And a lot of people, we just heard people talking trash, but nobody wants to show it.
Word.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to step up, and that's not coming from a cocky. You know, I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm celebrating my confidence.
Man, listen, bro.
You know what I mean?
I'll be cocky for you then, because the nigga
We will body anybody. I'm telling you right now.
The nigga that tried to fucking diss me and tried to say that he was nicer than me, bro, did not deliver. And I delivered 2 very solid diss records against that man, and I'm retiring from dissing for the rest of the year. Don't ever try and diss me ever again until May
I'm going to
comes
say
around.
this right now. This is my unbiased opinion. I'm not gonna be biased because I'm your friend.
Yeah.
Dante can rap.
Dante can rap.
He can rap, and he had a couple bars in there. I was like, oh, all right.
That Rolex,
I was
Rolex line killed me.
I was there's a couple lines I was like, all right, this is really gonna irk Hendo a little bit. Like, this is, you know what I mean? But the one thing I want to say is he can rap, so I'm not gonna take anything from him there. I'm not gonna say he can't rap. What I will say is, it's really not an age thing, but I don't know if he showed it by using, like, I wish he used more modern beats. I want to see the guy use more modern beats. And I'm not even saying that. I'm not trying to say, like, you know, he showed his age by the beats. Because, look, I rap on some old school beats, too. Like, all day. I would love to do that. But if you're coming at me on a trap beat, I'm going to come at you on the same thing. So we can it's an even playing field, and we can judge, like, all right, they both came on a trap beat, and let's weigh the punches. Like,
that's why I came at him on his victory, John. I don't even like that beat. I don't
Right.
even like Biggie like that. You feel me?
Right.
But I ate at that beat. I destroyed it. It was over. And you know, niggas had their.
I just
want
to see him. I know you, and I know your capabilities. I want to see him on a trap beat. I want to see his you know, rhyme schemes and cadences and flow switches and you know, multi-syllable rhyming and stuff. I want to see all that and how he flows and rides a trap beat.
That nigga not touching me regardless.
So, but other than that, I mean, it was
It was entertaining.
for the locally, that shit did a lot, and that was dope.
He made me push my pin game
Yeah, and that
like
is
2% more than I already did.
and damn it, that's my whole point. The point I'm trying to make the whole time.
Like milk, 2%.
Did you feel like you got better out of the situation? You go
Nah.
harder.
I go harder at rap music just because, like, I mean,
Every
I
time,
just- I don't
you
wanna
put
say-
up against something.
yeah. Every time
know what I mean?
every time I put up against something, I have to prove that I can get over that wall. So when the nigga dissed me and told me that I couldn't, you feel me, rap on certain beats and shit like that, and because my age was the reason
That
I don't.
adrenaline takes you somewhere.
He disrespected the shit out of me because you feel me, I came up off that old school lyrical, you know, multi-syllable, big pun, cannabis type shit. I came up off that shit. Like
you know who Cannabis is.
yeah, he used to have beat. I'm cancerous, so when I diss you, wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for Cannabis. I know my shit, bro.
Eminem line?
Yes, I know my shit, bro. But that's why I felt so disrespected. So, what was I saying? So when the nigga dissed me, I felt like I needed to not necessarily prove myself, but just make the nigga understand that, like, bro, there's no lane of rap that you can touch that I can't. It's just not happening like that.
And that's the whole point, because like it never needs to get personal. It's just, I feel like if we can all be down here competing, why not be up here competing, right?
Word, fact.
Like, why not? I don't know if you guys hate each other personally, whatever. But
I don't got no problem with that, nigga.
Wouldn't you rather be Tory Lanez and Joyner in the situation?
Yeah, I'd rather it have been like a healthy competition thing than the nigga disrespect me on some. What
I'm saying is, wouldn't you rather be Tory Lanez and Joyner?
Oh, like battling at that status,
at that level?
Yeah,
fucking huge fan base in the game. How do
you?
The
whole world watching.
How the fuck do you think they're gonna get there? How the fuck do you local motherfuckers think you're gonna get there? Sitting around bitching about he's not nicer. He's, jumping in people's comments saying they're
niggas
not
hate
good.
more than they want to work on themselves.
Fucking compete.
Yeah.
It'll make you better, you lazy motherfucker. Like, you idiot. Like,
yo, shoot heated right now.
Because, bro, I've been dying to say this shit, bro. I've been holding back for the last 20 minutes. Like, now it's coming out. Like, I'm trying to, like, let people know, like, you got, like, damn, bro.
Hold on. Say it again. Say it again for the gram, Shoe. Hold on.
Like,
give me a second, man. Keep talking, bro.
This is, I don't know, man. Like, this is crazy. Like, you
say it again for the gram, bro.
Local motherfuckers, like, step your pen game up and
just,
like, this shit drives me crazy. Like, it'll make you better.
Facts.
It'll make you better. Why not compete? You know what I mean? Instead of jumping in people's fucking, comments and shit. Like, just go work on you. Go work on you. Like, your hating ass is never going to get anywhere like that.
Ever.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
Swallow your pride. You might not be the best right now, but if you step in these competitions, I can guarantee you're going to get better.
It came to a certain degree, bro, to where I stopped worrying about the clout that other niggas have on this local scene, because I'm not competing with these local niggas no more. Our track didn't get 1,800 plays because of local people.
Don't ever, when you got your plate, don't ever not eat watching another man eat off his plate.
Because somebody might steal your shit.
If you got a plate, fucking eat. Don't ever remain hungry and not eat because you're watching another man eat off his plate. Don't ever do that. Like,
that shit is dumb. That's stupid.
Too many people worry about other people.
That's exactly what the fuck Tory Lanez was doing in the beginning of his career, sneak dissing Drake. He missed out on so many bags that he could have been getting with the man and that he could have just got himself by sneak dissing. You feel me? And he admitted that on his album. And he admitted that in certain interviews, like, bro, we could have just got to the bag. We missed out on so much bread. Now, of course, we cool now, but, like, niggas got to actually build a musical relationship now when it could have just been done already.
Right.
And I would love to see a track like that. Two top-tier Toronto fucking rappers eating, singing, rapping. I would have loved to see that. But
that would be dope.
You feel me? Niggas was too prideful early on to their career because niggas was young. Drake was 29.
I don't know that they could ever. I think their egos are both too big, and they're both from the same area.
Nah, they all right together. They chilling. They cool. But
I don't know that they.
I don't know if I'm ever going to hear a track from them.
The track, yeah, I don't.
And I don't really necessarily care.
Then again, the ego. Speaking of which, the egos of Meek Mill and Drake.
Drake is on a track
once again just collaborated.
Yeah, and Jay-Z on that shit.
All that shit.
That's like three big ass
shout
powerful
out to Meek,
egos.
by the way. Meek just dropped a dope album.
Was it good?
Dope album. And it's so important right now too. Like, everybody needs to go listen to that.
He just went on CNN and talked about gun reform.
Mm-hmm. It's very important because, like, everything that's going on right now, everything that happened to him, everything that's going on in our world right now, like racially and politically and
systematically,
just all the system, like everything that's set up against us, like, as a people.
It's not even a race thing at this point.
It's not, but it's deeper and like, well, it's not for him because he had the judge that attacked him was black. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That
so it's
judge
not
been
even
wanting him in the fucking pen forever.
Him.
Yeah,
she was just, you know what I mean? So, like, this album is the album that everybody needed to hear, and it's got great features. He even did a feature with Cardi. I wonder how Nicki feels about that one, but but yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit's crazy, bro.
Oh, that was clickbait for real.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's funny as shit.
So Meek, you did it again, bro. Good job.
Moral of the story: stop being afraid to rap, dog.
Yeah, everybody.
Because we don't want y'all to feel like your ego too big for you to rap, man. We don't want y'all to feel like our ego is too big for you to not have any room to rap.
I'm trying to help people step their game up.
Yeah.
Let Shu help write your shit.
Bro, I'll be a nigga's ghostwriter. $150.
I'm being dead ass serious. Like, I'll write your shit. Let me write your shit.
Please.
If you let me write your shit, the shit might sound tighter. You know, we write good. You know what I mean? We got that syllable placement. I met a dude the other day. He was listening to the track. I'm like, give me your feedback on the new joint. Lucky You. Lucky You. And he's like, I knew he was gonna come with something crazy. His response, like right when the song ended, he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it's dope and all, but I wasn't even gonna tell you that because, like, honestly, I could never rap like that, and I'm kind of jealous. That's what he said. That's what he said.
He wasn't trying to give you your clout.
I tried, and I can't do it. But he's like, I'm like, bro, it's all. I'm not about to drop hints and clues how to do it right now. But I'm if I fuck with you, if I like you, I'll help you. I'll write your shit. But I was telling him, I'm like, you know, it's all about the writing, and you know, I kind of dove into it for a second, and he's like, yeah, but he's like, I tried it before. He's like, I did it by accident one time, but he's like, I can't do it. That shit caught me off guard.
That's destructive to his mindset, though. Stop saying can't. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Say I will. Say I will.
I told him that. I said, you, as a matter of fact, can do it. You just probably don't want to do it as much as I do.
I love putting syllables together. It's actually
it's
like
fun.
Like music aside, bro. It's a hobby for me. I loved English class, so like
so did I.
Writing poems, putting syllables together. You know, even
that's the artistic side in us.
Even correcting niggas spelling out in public or on Facebook and shit like that, bro. Like I'm passionate about grammar. I'm passionate about literature. Like I love reading. I love writing. I love making comics. I love drawing. Anything that has to do with a pencil. Like I'm
you get to build something.
Yeah, it's like
get to take something and put it together. It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, without being too blasphemous about it, you're almost like creating your own universe, like God does.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
so
I told you before, like when I make a song, I don't think of it as making a song. I think about building a person. You feel me? Like and personality, limbs,
that's a dope
all
way
that.
to look at it. Like people probably don't look at it like that, and it's not. Don't make this a job. This is supposed to be fun. Like when we make these tracks, we're not sitting in the room, you know, going crazy and like freaking out. Like we're having fun.
The same hour me and Shu make a song. After that same hour, we spend a whole another hour geeking about it. Like, because we actually are excited to make music. We're not sitting in the studio like, oh my God, the label's expecting this at this time. Da-da-da-da-da. And even me and Shu, we put expectations and deadlines on our shit, but like, we don't stress the deadlines because we'd rather make the music as good as it can be and enjoy doing it.
It's gotta be fun.
Why do you think it takes Kendrick 2 years to make a verse or 2 years to make an album?
It's a process.
Because he not only does he enjoy making the music, he's disciplined in his craft.
He's not forcing it.
Exactly.
He has to be in the right headspace. You know what I mean? Have the right things go on. Maybe he has to experience certain things that he wants to
Rick
talk
Rubin
about.
had him meditating.
Yeah.
Meditating,
you see what I'm saying?
Nigga. And you feel me? Like Kendrick is from a place where like if a nigga caught you meditating outside on your front yard, like you might get beat the fuck up. But like Rick Rubin had him in the fucking studio meditating. Like Kendrick has always been off that shit too.
Yeah.
Like he's always been very spiritual and shit like that. So I bet that session where he meditated before he recorded probably helped him make Damn to a certain degree.
I want to motherfucking meditate with Rick Rubin.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
That's goals as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I want to meditate with Rick Rubin.
I want to meditate and sip chai tea with Rick Rubin. And stroke his beard.
I think I'll pass the last.
By the time you 70 years old, that's what your beard gonna look like, Rick Rubin's, and you're gonna have that one little patch of hair on top of your head. But what's our next topic?
Next topic for spitballing today, we want to talk about.
Stop being afraid to rap, man.
Why? Yeah, stop being afraid to rap. Step it up and get with Shu and Hendo. If you want us to write your shit, we will.
$150 a verse.
Straight up. I'm charging $2,000 by the way. But spitballing. Why do rappers all fuck the same chicks?
Can I lead this one, bro?
You can, but I kind of have my own theory on it. Okay?
I feel like rap.
You know why?
I feel like rap, as far as like it is now, even before like back when Tupac and shit existed, rap and the women who follow rappers is such a claustrophobic atmosphere, and motherfuckers just end up just sliding their dick in the same bitch on accident, or sometimes on purpose, because rapper egos tell you. Like, a rapper with the ego would tell himself, like, oh, it's just a female, you feel me? This pussy is pussy, you feel me? Like, shit like that. So, like, that's why Wiz, MGK, and Kanye West all dipped their dick inside of Amber Rose. Wiz was just stupid enough to have a baby with her ass.
He's talking crazy right now.
Even, you feel me, from Black China, she fucked with YBN Almighty J. She fucked with the nigga from the Kardashians, Rob. I think she fucked.
You wouldn't get far.
Yeah.
Far.
Basically,
You wouldn't get
a lot of
far.
these motherfuckers, they be at the same places, they be at the same venues.
Shout
you
out
feel
the
me?
Game for making that track.
They-
That track talks about everything we're talking about right now. That track is everything.
These video girls be in the same videos as the Tiger video, and then be in Pusha T's video next. You feel me? So why not fuck the same bitch? You feel me? Because they not wifing these females. They not sitting here trying to put a ring on these
Industry
females.
hoes.
Drake was just dumb enough to get a porn star pregnant. Wiz was dumb enough to get a stripper pregnant. Rob was dumb enough to fall in love with Black China stripping ass. You feel me? The only female besides Cardi B that didn't, you feel me, go around and give her pussy to rap niggas is Nicki Minaj. The only rap niggas she dated was Safari, Meek, and Nas. And she had respect for these men. You feel me? It's not like she had sex with these men to further their
She
career.
feels like she's a queen, so she wanted a king.
She dated Nas, bro. Nas.
It's big.
Imagine those conversations, bro.
It's big. Well, because, I mean, it naturally, that makes sense because it's like,
They both, you feel
if
me?
Hove and B are together, you know what I mean? Like, Nicki feels like she's a queen.
Nas
so
is a
she's-
king of rap.
Nas is a motherfucking king.
Yes, he is.
I don't know too many people that you would put above him. You know what I mean? I don't
Jay-Z
know
to a certain
anybody that
degree,
you really
maybe.
could. You know what I mean? So that made perfect sense when that happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they're, if they're just on some friendly platonic shit, but whatever. But here's my theory. My theory is like, it's as simple as what you said, and if you dive a little deeper, it's they're all in the same industry, right? Mm-hmm. This is what these girls choose. These girls love that attention from all these rappers. They're trying to build their clout for their Instagram page, modeling and doing all this stupid shit.
Trippie Redd's girlfriend is a perfect example. Trippie Redd girlfriend, they broke up, and the minute they broke up, she was with 6ix9ine.
That's what I'm saying. So they stay within the industry because their main objective, regardless of if they actually, I don't truly believe any of them have good intentions when it comes to wanting any of these dudes. They're just trying to get to the bag and they're trying to build their
You
clout.
see how Black China fucked up Rob's head?
They're bouncing back and forth, off of this one and that one because that's what they know.
But Amber and
This
Wiz
is
had
the
a
industry they know.
Amber and Wiz had a kid together though. They was together for a minute, so like that was probably like a real actual connection. Even with Amber and Kanye, you feel
Right.
me? Kanye
Nah,
was just,
some of these relationships are real, but it's a tight community when
know-
it comes to like
J and B. They've been together for like almost 2 decades now.
right.
They've been together for a while.
It's all about who you know. Like these people know they all know each other through somebody else. So like that's what I think. They just
Motherfuckers meet each other at fucking.
who else is more popping than rappers today anyway? Let's be honest. If you're a model, let's pretend you're a model. You're an IG model. You're hot as fuck, right?
Emphasis
who
on the
wouldn't
IG model.
Who wouldn't want to fuck you?
Exactly.
And
Victoria's Secret models not fucking rappers, bro.
all right, so there's a certain class
Yeah.
of a model. A model that's what these models.
IG models is thick bitches.
Victoria's Secret models are
They probably fuck regular
are limited.
niggas.
No, they limit themselves.
You
What
think
I'm
so?
saying, do I think so? You just said it.
I
You
feel
just
like they fuck
you just
regular
said they're
dudes,
not
though.
going to fuck rappers, right? Some of them may, but they're not going to be out here fucking all these rappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a different class. There's a different tier of a model or industry hoe, so to speak, whatever term you want to use. I think what it comes down to is because they limit themselves. The other ones, they don't give a fuck. They're out here. They're like rappers. They're out here trying to risk it all, do anything to make it. Some rappers still flip coke to make it in the game to provide themselves opportunities, right? So what I'm trying to say is These motherfucking industry hoes are out here trying to do anything. They're out here trying to do it all.
Superhead
so they're like,
Superhead, and
I'm
really
trying
will.
to. I'll give head to this guy, and that. You know what I mean? Like, he's the most poppin' rapper. I'm gonna go with him. Like, that's what they're doing. So
another example, Lil Xan.
let's not act like we don't know what they're doing. We know what they're.
Lil Xan,
doing.
aka Diego, he was with Miley Cyrus's little sister Noah for like a few months, and the only reason they was together, and according to Lil Xan, the only reason they was together is because they labels thought it would be a good idea for both their careers, and Xan wasn't off that shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Diego was like,
It's
I'm not
all
having
about
that
some
shit.
politics or some shit. They all they want is millions of followers, and they want to have racks on racks. And if they got that, then they're good. And when they feel like their money's slowing up, they're gonna jump on the next dude. Or whoever's dropping an album at that time. Guess whose video they're gonna be on?
Why you think, bro?
When everybody's looking at 6ix9ine, guess who? So the big here's how you're gonna start
That nigga's
scaling
dumb,
it in your
bro.
mind. Whoever is caught up in the most shit, all up in the media, whoever's got the most eyes looking at them, this is how you find the biggest industry hoes. Who's on the videos? Who's hanging around him at that time? Who was hanging around Pac when the Biggie and Pac beef was going on? What industry hoes were hanging around Biggie
Pac
when the
fucked
Pac?
Madonna.
Is she an industry hoe?
She wasn't an industry hoe. Madonna was actually a superstar.
But you were kind of. That kind of would fall into the category of what I was.
I'm not going to say Madonna was an industry hoe. She just.
You didn't really throw her a bone there.
I'm not going to say Madonna an industry hoe because she fucked a lot of niggas. I'm not going to lie.
What I'm trying to tell
she
you
fucked
is
Big Daddy Kane.
She
fucked Pac.
at the height of your career and you got people looking at you, whoever's next to you is the biggest industry hoe. Whatever chicks are hanging around you. They want
Unless it's like a girl you've been known.
ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you came up with them. If they're around you and you didn't come up with them, you best believe.
In Madonna's case, though,
they're going to get what they came for, and they're going to flee the scene, and they're going to leave you high and dry.
I agree with you, but in Madonna's case, Madonna was already kind of like certified.
About Madonna.
You just
don't
mean
do
in
not
general.
I am not talking about Madonna.
You think Cher was out here fucking niggas?
Nah. I'm talking about these chicks in the fucking videos. I'm talking about the next couple of videos 6ix9ine drops. I'm going to look at them, and I'm going to know that Shu is going to stay away from them.
Word.
When I get in the industry.
And I always been,
you can be in my video, but I'm not. There's never not going to be any like personal relationships between us.
I've been saying this for months, bro. When we blow up, your biggest weakness is going to be bitches, bro. It's going to be bitches, bro. I know how you dress. I know that beard has powers, bro. I know that 5 panel that you're wearing right now and that smile that only shows the top of your teeth has powers, bro. Bitches is gonna be all over you just based off the fact that you hunt 230 pounds and you have a beard. Money included, bruh. It's out of here. I'm gonna have to put $250,000 on the side for bitch rehab because the Instagram model is gonna have you out here at Nobu and Soho doing coke off of asses and shit like that. You gonna call me and be like, yo, I just took a $12,000 trip to Australia because a bitch told me to. I'm gonna have to come rescue you, and it's not gonna be a pretty scene. You feel me? Stop. Don't do that, bro.
I'm not doing it.
Find a girlfriend now.
I'm trying out here, bro, but I'm not.
We need a rap Tinder. We need a rap eHarmony so these rappers can meet wholesome girls from sweet hometowns.
Yeah, but here, don't get it fucked up though. Here's the thing. I'm not your typical rapper type. You know what I mean? I know how to treat a girl. I have respect. You know, I got old school ways when it comes to that. So like, it's different.
But like,
it's different.
I be listening to rappers.
Some rappers
lyrics.
don't know how to respect women, and like I know how to respect a woman.
I be listening to rappers' lyrics sometimes, though, and sometimes these rappers who talk dirty about bitches and talk gritty about females is the females that they dealing with. You feel me? Because some of these industry
some
bitches,
girls don't deserve respect because they don't.
Yeah, why would I take you out to eat if I'm just trying to fuck? I'm not finna spend.
No, some girls don't deserve respect.
I'm not finna spend rap money on you. You finna come to the hotel. I'm gonna dick you down.
A girl, there's a difference. Look, like. I'm not trying to find that they're out there. Like they're never going anywhere. Those kind of girls. Like you know what I mean? I'm trying to find a queen.
I want a Michelle
I want
Obama.
a classy queen. You know what I mean?
I'm a Michelle Obama.
A girl that can get grimy with me,
Word.
but knows how to be classy. There's a time and a place. Like, I need that. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
a freaky bitch.
Yeah, knows how to get grind. Like, she knows how to get down.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. I'm not, bro. I swear to God, when I get famous, bro, it's just gonna be a list of rap niggas and industry bitches that I'm gonna stay away from. The Weeknd, as much as I love his music, I'm not finna hang out with him in any type of public setting. We finna only hang out at the studio. I'm not ever finna hang out with The Weeknd out on a. I'm not going out on a night in the town with The Weeknd, bro. I already know what that's gonna come with: supermodels, cocaine, and weird hairstyles. And a lot
Weird
of
hairstyle.
and a lot of black leather. I'm not with I'm not with the XO lifestyle. You're not finna have me up 3 days straight tweaking off on Molly. It's not happening. It's not happening. Wiz neither, cause he smoked too much weed. I'm not finna.
Yo,
bro.
him and Snoop can stay the fuck away from me. As cool as they are, I would love to hang out with them because I love their.
You gonna have to smoke if you with them though. You gonna be
I'm
forced. You feel me? You can't.
I'll motherfucking die.
Yeah.
I'll fuck around and be the first person to die from some weed.
And then
hanging
they
out with them.
gonna put federal laws on weed because your ass done fucked around and died.
I am not hanging out with them.
You gonna be the reason they fucking prohibit weed again. Local rapper overdoses on marijuana. We take every dispensary down from the shelf.
Straight up.
What's
That's
our
funny
do
as shit.
you want to keep talking about this? Cause
I mean, there's really.
industry hoes is industry hoes, bro. And before we end this topic, I don't ever want any female to feel like, we don't respect women, because we definitely do. But there's a certain type.
Doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't, but it's. But you gotta understand, bro. These industry females, they have ulterior motives. They want to catch your bag rather
Nah,
than
you're
work
getting
for
what
their
you
own.
deserve. Yeah, we're gonna
Exactly.
talk about this shit because we know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're
even
trying to, this is our money. You're trying to get our money. Fuck
I'm not
it.
even popping, bro. And there's been females who wanted to have sex with me just based off the fact that I'm a rapper. You feel me? There's females I done had sex with just There's females I done had sex with just based off the fact that I got bars and I had an empty house and I had a dime of weed. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Like I've dealt with the industry bitches already before even being in the industry, and all of them.
It's so crazy though, because
you can pick
if
them
it's
apart.
happening now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why Yaya about to be on my hip all day, cause she will beat a bitch up.
yeah,
It's either she gonna beat a bitch up or she gonna tell me, "Yo, shorty, fine. We both finna take her home and kick her out." Yeah, cause that's the type of time my girl on.
yo,
And that's why I love my girlfriend, bro. Because my girlfriend, what did the nigga Young Dro say? Was it Young Dro or the nigga who made the Shoulder Lean song? He was like, "My girl got her girlfriend. Chevy Blue like whirlwind." That's what my girl
I
like,
can't believe you know that.
bro.
funny shit.
Let me see it bounce, break the left and make your shoulder lean, shoulder lean. That's my shit. I fucks with Young Dro.
Yeah, he's Dro's the man.
But
That grand hustle money.
industry hoes is gonna be industry hoes. Real women and real queens. Of course, I have respect for industry hoe. Period. Because you feel me. You trying to get that bag. You trying to get your money whatever way you can. But just know you're not about to turn me into a trick. You're not about to get no money. You're not about to get no bag from me. You're not about to get no chain from me. I'll pay you the $1,000, $2,000 that I need to pay you for being in my video. If you want to fuck, boom. Me and my girl gonna fuck you together, and then you skating. Goodbye. The most I do for you is order you some wings and give you a pack of Hubba Bubba. And that's it. But as far as queens,
That's all you get.
as far as queens, people like Lauryn Hill, people like Beyonce, people like Jill Scott, people like Erykah Badu.
You deserve to be treated with the utmost respect. You deserve to be taken out. You deserve to have the door held for you. You deserve to have the door open for you. You deserve special, surprise visits at work with your favorite thing for lunch, or you deserve like all the cute shit. All the cute shit.
You sound like the smoothest jazz radio host right now. Like we got the Zip 105.4 and we're gonna give you some real relaxing jazz today. Man, don't forget to buy your queen some flowers. And we gonna get into some raw airs right now. That's exactly what you just sounded like.
Yo, it's so true though, because like
really is.
there's some chicks that really deserve
They do.
top-notch D and all the above that I just said.
I'm not finna hold you, bro. Industry bitches, I'm gonna fuck you for 10 minutes and then I'm trying to bust a nut. I'm not trying to make you come. I don't care about your pleasure.
Because I just paid you
Yeah,
$2,000.
but isn't that more pleasurable for you?
What? I'm trying to bust a nut for 10 minutes. I'm not worried about making her come. I'm not. I don't care. I'm trying to bust my nut, make her scream for about 10 minutes, and then I'm goodbye.
There's a time and a place.
Man, listen, bro. Industry hoes don't deserve.
It depends what we're talking about.
But my queen, my girl, she deserves
Everything. All the above.
5 minutes.
Everything.
Facts.
I'll break down a list.
I'm not gonna do all that, but I'm just saying, bro. There's a difference, and I noticed the difference, and I'm not ashamed to say that I noticed the difference and treat females accordingly.
Yeah, straight up. And these girls are gonna learn.
Facts.
What I will say is, I'm done with that conversation, and I want to jump into the next topic here. For our mental health segment today, we're going to talk about 2018 albums that touch on mental health.
All right. Which one do you want to get into first? You want to talk about KOD? I know you love that album.
Bro, let me just tell you something about KOD real quick. KOD is when I'm gonna put up a motherfucking fight when it comes time to talk about album of the year, because KOD is everything we needed to hear with the climate of rap today. It's everything these young kids need to listen to. Everything, because it spits nothing but facts. That's the most important part of the whole album, aside from anything else. The message alone. Secondly, J. Cole, who is known to be a lyricist, who is known to go against the grain, found a way to give us a very modern sounding, and when I say modern sounding, I'm talking about the climate of rap, not J. Cole's typical style of rapping. Like, he found a way to give us the kind of music that he doesn't make while still making the music that he makes. And it's kind of crazy. I can't even explain it. You just got to listen to it. That was an incredible, beautiful album.
I like what he tried to do on the album. I really, really fuck with the message that he tried to portray, because I think it was a very imperative and necessary message to send to kids, especially with Lil Peep's death and, X's death and, just a lot of kids doing drugs and, not really taking their passions as seriously as they take the internet, stuff like that. I really appreciate the message that J. Cole tried to do. I don't really appreciate the music just because I feel like he could have delivered it better. I feel like he could have been a little bit more conscious.
But it sounds so dope.
Sonically, it's not a horrible album whatsoever.
Sonically, not even, but technically speaking, it's dope. It's dope.
I can't agree with you.
I'm not saying he's not at a point where he needs to prove it. Now, I know he is, but he's not at a point where he needed to on that project. I don't think he was trying to show people that I'm a better rapper.
He wasn't trying to rap.
And I don't need that from him right now. I don't care. I don't need J. Cole showing us, I can be in the talks with like the Eminems and the Black Thoughts.
He did that already.
I don't need him to do that. You know what I mean? It was well received by a lot of people just because of the message, but a lot of people also hated on it because, number one, I think a lot of people they didn't want to hear, even though they knew that's what they needed to hear. They don't want to hear about it. It's like the recovering, or not even recovering. It's like the drug addict that is getting lectured to stop doing drugs. He doesn't want to hear that.
It's a really profound comparison.
You know what I mean? It's like the people. There's certain people that record, that whole album was aimed at. They don't want to listen to that because they feel like they're being trashed. Mm-hmm. But J. Cole, what he's doing is it's the same situation we just had locally. He's trying to help them. He's trying to help them. He's being a leader. We need more leaders in hip hop. The reason I love it, I hate when people are like, "Oh, I hate preachy rappers." Okay, so these rappers,
preachy rappers are at the top of the game.
Maybe, and they are respectively. They are. We all
Drake,
respect them as the top.
Is preachy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not even. And look, maybe as artists we can get a little better. So I never want someone to say you're being preachy. That means you should never have to say that.
Yeah.
I should be able to preach to you without you saying it. That means that I'm delivering my message
Then
better.
they take you off as pretentious.
We can deliver it better. We can indirectly, we could say something without sounding as preachy. But this album came off very preachy, but at the same time, he delivered it very well. It's hard to explain. Like it didn't sound like he was trying to preach, but he was. Now, maybe that's coming from me because the way I think is a little different than the average person. Mm-hmm. I'm a thinker naturally. I think I dive a little deeper into that, and I can hear where he's coming from as an artist, especially because I'm an artist as well. But I don't think his main point was even that. I think it was, I'm going to make more modern music, but how can I deliver a message? Because I always have to deliver some kind of message when it comes to this music. And he did it.
He delivered.
The way he did it, man, was
I just feel like
I just haven't heard anybody do something like that. Like KOD.
It's like Pimp a Butterfly.
Damn. Damn was, look at all the song titles in Damn. Humble, Loyalty, like
Love.
Kendrick's trying to show, he's preaching the most important things in life that we should know.
That shit won a Pulitzer Prize.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's bigger than a Grammy. That's bigger than an Oscar. That's bigger than a
KOD is right up there with that. I'm changed my mind. KOD is right on par with Damn.
You know what I think it is?
Damn was more well received, and I need to understand why.
I think it's more of like I've seen the same comparisons between like Q-Tip and Common. Like Q-Tip and Common are both very conscious rappers. I just feel like Common's career was better than Q-Tip's. He sold more. He had a little bit more success radio wise, and that's how I look at Cole and Kendrick. Like Cole is very much the Q-Tip in the situation. Kendrick is very much the Common in the situation, and Common's music goes, bro, and always will.
Yeah. And
Common does music with like very, very modern artists. He's got a song with Vince Staples, and G Herbo's on the same fucking song. Common has a song with Herb. Common has a song with Vince Staples. He has songs with, and he's like affiliated with Good Music. So like, he's probably got music with 2 Chainz in the cut. So like, Common is very, as much as he is preachy, he's a lot more modern. He's very understanding of social media. He's very understanding of like how to evolve, because Common has never stopped evolving. He's always stayed relevant.
Right.
And Q-Tip is kind of like, I'm not gonna say he's fallen off. He's just kind of like been in that like universe as like Mos Def and Talib Kweli, like still relevant when they pop up. People pay attention, but we wouldn't need you to pop up necessarily. Like when Mos Def pops up, I'm just like, yes, thank you. But like if he doesn't, if Mos Def doesn't ever make an album ever again, I won't necessarily give a shit. But if I never hear, if Common tells social media right now today that he retires from rapping, I would need 2 more Common albums. Just like I would need at least 3 more, Kendrick albums. If J. Cole told me that he was retiring today, I wouldn't necessarily need 1 more J. Cole album. I would just need it for him to show people that he's just as nice as Kendrick.
J. Cole told me he was retiring from rap, I'm not going to be satisfied for a second. I'm not happy with that decision at all. I need more Cole music, and especially right now, Cole has just shown, like I've already talked about it a lot, but Cole has recently, like they got some shit going on. Before, JID just announced the competition between, Dreamville and TDE, but way before that, I'm telling you right now, like
there was always like
I could see there's a shift in the delivery, in just how he's talking, on these verses. Like every Cole verse that I've heard in the last year, there's something different going on. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of energy now. He's going for that top tier spot. Like he doesn't want to be second place to Kendrick. He doesn't want anybody to second guess that. It's a healthy competition. It's what we need in hip hop, and I love it. So I need a lot more Kendrick albums. I need a lot more Cole albums. I want to see Dreamville. I want to see a lot of TDE albums. I want to see a Black Hippie album. After this whole beef, like I said, I already said it, but I want to see the Cole and Kendrick, collabo album. And I want to be part of all of it. I want to be on there, on that roster. So I'm going to do it. But honestly, what do you think about Book of Ryan I think Book of Ryan, like as far as influencing the culture on mental health, Book of Ryan, low key
Staple, bro.
was a straight up just
Stamp.
Yeah, low key was one of the best mental health albums of 2018.
Not only was it like very, very mental health oriented, it gave me such a smooth insight about his life. I didn't need to look past the metaphors and slither past the wordplay to understand like his life. His wordplay, his metaphors, his technique made the whole album.
You felt like you were in it with him,
bro.
The story he was telling, you felt like you lived it with him,
bro. And I wasn't even
Royce
fully...
the 5'9" is such an elitist and impeccable lyricist.
And I wasn't even paying full attention to the album because we only listened to it driving around in the car, you and I. But I promise you, and I still digested it so well. If I was to sit at home with that album,
It's a
bro,
whole different experience.
even with the albums that we're talking about in this, I put that at number one.
There's not too many artists in the game relevant today. Still, like I'm talking relevant artists where I can listen to a whole album, and you got that chill factor, like where like the hairs on the back of your neck. You know what I mean? Like you get the chills
Such a
listening
good
to it.
album.
That's how you know it's like beautiful music. I got that on Book of Ryan. Like there's certain
Beats,
songs
the-
I listened
the
to it and
delivery.
like I got the chills.
Such a good album.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Such a good fucking
Ridiculous. Like absolutely ridiculous.
I put that at the top. I put Damn as my number 2, or Joel Ortiz's fucking album that just dropped.
Right.
That was so fucking good.
Joel Ortiz did drop some shit.
It was so
He
good.
did
bro.
drop some shit.
The beats were fire. They were like old man beats, but they were like super fucking old man good.
Yeah.
You know, like
Old man beats.
I didn't like the fact that he was like, it was almost like struggle rap, but like
Shut the fuck up.
I loved his delivery. I loved his like the way that he painted his environment. I love.
That's New York. That is you find.
I just didn't like how he talked about it so much.
That's New York gritty. Yeah, but that's you got to put on. People are proud when they're from Brooklyn. They're proud.
They're very even Joey. Yeah,
You know why though, right?
Brooklyn's Brooklyn and the Bronx started this.
The
shit.
Bronx started hip hop, but Brooklyn, like back in the day, when you said you were from Brooklyn, when you said like, "Is Brooklyn in the house?" Like at a hip hop
Nigga,
venue, or
Bed-Stuy,
party, bro,
do
that
or
shit
die,
was-
nigga.
Shit was getting crazy. Like I wish I was around those times.
Some of the greats are from Brooklyn. Biggie,
You know-
Foxy Brown, Jay, Joey.
Right, I was gonna say Joey.
6ix9ine from Brooklyn.
6ix9ine from Brooklyn?
Yes,
That's
he's
crazy.
from Bushwick.
People, I'm telling you, Brooklyn,
Flatbush. You feel me?
Yeah. There's some people. There's some
I think
people.
Kim.
There's a lot of slept on people from Brooklyn. Lil Kim's from Brooklyn too. Fab.
Fab is from Brooklyn?
Fab's from Brooklyn.
Get
You're
the
damn
fuck outta
right.
here.
Yeah, Fab's from Brooklyn.
Wow.
You kidding? You
Even
kidding me?
Harlem and Brooklyn have had hip hop on a lock, bro.
All the boroughs got some shit. Like I remember, like I like when they compare. Like you take the best rappers from each borough, and which borough is better, which borough you side.
I fucking love Puerto Rican
But-
rappers though.
But yeah, Brooklyn, it's an important. It's important in the hip hop culture. So
Hell yeah.
when they talk about that shit, you got to understand why. Like he talked about that a lot on the album because he's proud. He's very proud to be from there.
proud.
I would be, I'd be shouting it out all day.
I love Book of Ryan.
What else? Let's talk about what did you? I would think another. If we're talking like the top 5 2018 albums for mental health, I would say KOD, Book of Ryan. I would also say Ye, Kanye West, Ye.
Just the album cover in itself. He said, "I hate being bipolar. It's fucking awesome." That's so fire, and I connect with that so
That's
well.
some abstract shit.
I connect with that so well because that's exactly how I feel. Because like sometimes my bipolar syndrome will feel like a superpower because I can write for hours, and sometimes I'll feel like it's like the biggest fucking hump to get over because I'm having a mood swing. I'm either manic or super depressed, and like my mental illness will tell me that I'm worthless and all this other shit. But then once I get past that, like I become a fucking monster. I become the Hulk, bro. I get into a fucking mode to where I can rap my ass off for days. I can fucking go into the studio and rap for days. I can do anything.
It really I kind of look at it that way too. Like you really feel like you got a cape on sometimes.
Hell yeah. I really do feel like a superhero sometimes, and it's really ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I feel like Clark Kent in this bitch.
Facts, bro.
But like that album and Kids See Ghost, as much as I don't like Cudi, I think Cudi produced a lot of the beats on it. Did he not? With Ye?
Kids See Ghost?
Yeah.
So, I mean, are you comparing the two, or?
I'm
Because
just
Kids See
saying, like,
Ghost is definitely in the topic.
Because Kid
Definitely.
Cudi has always been a mental health advocate.
Kid Cudi has talked about he was one of the first people to open up publicly and talk about, like, as a rapper, you know, we've always had to put on this tough persona, like we don't deal with mental health. We're not average people. We're just strong and you know what I mean? But, like, for real, like, he's one of the first people to open up and had the balls to, like, tell everybody, like,
was
I have
hospitalized,
problems.
yeah.
You know, I've faced addiction, and I have wanted to kill myself before. I've been suicidal. Like, he opened up and talked about some shit.
I want to
I
say
respect him for that.
I would love to say that X's album that came out in 2018 was mental health, but it was just kind of like a collection of songs. It wasn't really.
I want to ask.
There were some songs on that were like mental health oriented, but I don't think the album itself was like super mental health-ish. But X was always a mental health advocate, so I can definitely give that to him. But as far as albums go, I think, you know, Kendrick definitely had the best piece of mental health work next to Ye and next to Kids See Ghost and next to Book of Ryan. KOD, it didn't do anything for me just like lyrically, but the message I definitely appreciate. Young Sinatra didn't really do anything for me lyrically just because I'm still having a hard time digesting Logic as an artist. But I respect the shit out of Logic.
Logic is mental health to the core.
He is. And I respect the shit out of him. I was watching this documentary that he did on Netflix, and this is what made me very interested in his personality. He came out looking like a straight up fucking like Spencer's dork. I think he had like
Who's this? Oh,
Logic. I think he had like a Legend of Zelda snapback on. he had like
he's a gamer.
Yeah, he's a nerd. He had like a
games.
novelty t-shirt on and like joggers and just sat and played the piano with his fucking nerd glasses.
Yep.
And I was like, wow, like most artists would come out in an actual outfit, you know, like in a nice outfit, and then gradually.
Where was it?
It was like a documentary that he did for like rap music on
like
Netflix.
There's a I think I know what you're talking about. There's
It's so funny because Logic is such a fucking nerd, but he owns like a BMW i8.
money doesn't make you cool.
But just
There is a
imagine
cool
that
guy.
aesthetic, like his nerdy smile, just like, look, I'm in my Beamer, guys.
But that's honestly, like, that's a big smack in the face for all the people that ever hated on him.
Like, do you think Mark Zuckerberg owns like a Maybach?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, like, money doesn't make people.
Yeah.
I hope people understand that. You either you are who you are. Like, you're either built tough and you're made for this shit, or you're not. And money's not going to make you. You can get all the money in the world, but you can still be a bitch with money.
Facts.
You know, I've seen some sucker ass dudes with some money. I've seen, you know, women that have a lot of money and don't deserve it. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. Like, I think Logic's cool as shit.
I really love his personality.
I love his personality. That's one person. Like, if you were to ask me all the people in the industry, like, I would like to hang out with, that's one person. Like, she would love to hang out with.
He's super chill.
I would love to hang out with Logic. He seems cool as shit.
You and me both would have a good time hanging out with Logic because, like, there are certain times where he's super energetic and talks way too much, and, like, you guys can just talk for hours, and then he smokes weed, so, like, I can just get baked with him and play video games.
Right.
You feel me? So,
Right.
like, Logic is very well-rounded.
We can get in, like, deep discussions. You know what I mean? Talk about some crazy shit.
He's a very well-rounded human, and I really appreciate Logic for the person he is. Even though I may not mess with his music all the way, I really, really appreciate the person that he is and what he's doing for the hip-hop culture.
I think your music kind of resembles you and your personality. Like, at the end of the day, I think he's well-rounded, so I think his music's well-rounded. He's very versatile. You know,
Yeah, I won't take that
despite
from
what you
him.
may believe, he's very versatile. He can switch up in a second.
He's got so many different fucking beats.
Young Sinatra 4 was mental health to the core.
I think that's what's hard for me to digest about him because on like when I look at albums, I think of them as like one concept, so it all has to sound the same on a sonic level, on a linear level, and a lot of his albums are just kind of like sporadic, scattered beats. You know, it's like the whole album has like so many different fucking mood swings. You know, which I can appreciate because I am bipolar, but like just listening to an album, as far as like listening to an album, it's kind of hard. It's really hard to digest. Like, it's really, really hard for me to digest Logic as a songwriter because like the beats he chooses are like tight beats to me, and it's just weird. Like, it's really hard for me to digest Logic, but I'm slowly getting more and more into his music, and I'm definitely appreciating it more for what it is. But I think it's just going to take more time for me to appreciate Logic as an artist, but I definitely appreciate him as a person and as a rapper and what he's doing for the game. I definitely appreciate him for, not being afraid to tell people like, hey, I suffer from mental illness. I definitely appreciate him for telling people that, that they can do whatever they want and that they should believe in themselves and follow their dreams and, find self-worth, because that's what we're about. We're about the same thing Logic is about, the same thing Kendrick is about, same thing Cole is about, Jid, et cetera, et cetera. So I think, people will say all the time that this mumble rap is running the game, but like if you look at it, they're really not. Like they're really fucking not. Like Kendrick and Cole are still super relevant. Vince Staples is still super relevant.
There's a shift in the fucking culture right now. Everybody needs to wake up and pay attention because my dreams are coming true. Everything that I've ever wanted to happen with the game is actually happening right now.
2 Chainz has rapped about mental health.
This shit is 2 Chainz has rapped about mental health.
And like
is there anything that stands out specifically to you?
Not as far as mental health, but as far as like black progression and black power. He's got that song with the game Ali Boumaier, and that's all that whole song is about. Is black excellence. You feel me? He said, "Go to work if you got work." He was like, "This a message for hood intelligence. If you got work, go to work. Don't work at your residence for presidents." That shit was hard. Like that, like if you a trap boy, if you're a block boy, like that line really will resonate with you because that's one of the rules. That's one of the 10 crack commandments, bro. Like, do not shit where you fucking eat.
Right.
You feel me? So like, I can definitely appreciate 2 Chainz for bringing that line to surface and even executing it the way he did because it was a really, really great line. And the game has even rapped about mental health to a certain degree. Cause
I was gonna say that.
When you're from certain environments, mental health kind of inadvertently comes out of your music. When you're from a place like Compton or a place
is he talking about mental health?
He's not making it the focal point, but like it's snuck in there inadvertently.
I feel like secretly all rappers kind of talk about it
because the environments most rappers are from are fucking extreme.
Right.
Your mental health is like skewed already. If you're from a place like Chicago or Compton, your mental health is already going to be spoken about inadvertently in your music because you're talking about witnessing murders, people selling crack at a young age and shit like that. All of that shit, all those hood stories and shit like that. Brenda's Got a Baby, Keisha's song, fucking The Heart Part 3, all of that is mental health, bro. Whether you're making it...
Brenda's Got a Baby is...
Bro... That is mental health for your ass, bro. Bro. Songs like fucking Faith and Zion by fucking Kendrick and shit. Songs like Good Kid, Mad City, Splinter's Revenge, stuff like that. Like all of that shit is mental health. All of Good Kid, Mad City is really mental health.
Mad City, the song alone, when he starts snapping,
bro. Brace yourself. I take you back and forth on
like
memory,
he's basically like the way he's rapping it and delivering it
sounds crazy.
He sounds like crazy and like he's had it. He's about to snap. You know what I mean?
Sounds like he's off a PCP stick.
Also, Kendrick's also had that delivery where it sounds like he's like down and out and he's drunk and he's like kind of like crying.
Like on God Is Gangster.
Yeah, like
I love that delivery. Yeah,
that's what bro. Like that's mental health.
Hell yeah.
That's mental health, and nobody really does that shit better. Like, that's crazy.
No one really does that shit at all, really.
That delivery?
In the game right now. Like, no one adds a personality onto the delivery. People just kind of, like, rap.
Right.
And I that's why I appreciate Kendrick. Because, like, the way that I feel like you should be making your music a person is how I feel like Kendrick does it when he makes, like, songs. Because all of his music has a personality. None of his music
We're gonna build on that. I like that. We're gonna build on that. We're gonna come up with something that has never, ever been done and can never be matched.
Honestly, I think we should, and I think we can.
We're gonna build on that.
We should.
I think after we drop these next couple, freestyles, after we drop my project and your project, my mixtape, and then ADHD, I think we should do like a little EP and build on that.
I think we should, experiment with flows.
Like build a fucking person and just put it on. The whole EP is just one person put together.
Give it 5-6 songs: a head, 2 limbs, 2 arms, a head, 2 arms, 2 feet, and a heart.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Exactly. We could.
This is it. Literally, this is how we talk, like in the studio, and we just come up with some shit. We kick back and think of an idea, and next thing you know, like we have the shit recorded, and we're like, this is crazy.
I think we already kind of made a person with that one song. When we went back and forth, like I can't. Every motherfucker, that shit was hard.
Yeah,
that shit was hard. I was on like a real high.
To the left and right.
Yeah. I was super fucking baked, and I was like halfway fucking exhausted, and I was just like, "What can I come up with?"
Every motherfucking day.
Yo, so fucking.
The best
good.
part is at the end when it says "stay." You know what I mean?
Thinking about that song almost makes me want to drop a thug tear. like I might just want to drop a thug tear and then have it just fuse into a tattoo. Like I might just want to do that.
This man's talking crazy in here. So what would you say is your top?
As far as these albums?
KOD, Book of Ryan, YS4, Ye, Kids See Ghost.
Book of Ryan. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. Book of Ryan, Ye. Book of Ryan, Ye, Kids See Ghost, KOD, YS4.
My man's being super biased right now. He's picking favorites out here.
Book of Ryan is just
He's not
so
judging
fucking
it.
Good.
Don't let Hendo fool you. He's not judging it solely off the work of these
I
albums,
am being
which
a
we're talking about,
biased.
because he hasn't heard these albums in their entirety.
I haven't heard Young Sinatra 4, and I haven't listened to KOD into its full entirety.
I feel bad.
I don't.
But
I'm so not ashamed.
What else you could be possibly doing? Spending your time doing anything else rather than listening to these.
Listening to that new Ski Mask album, Stokely. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening to DMX's first album.
I have no problem with that. No. Cool. Do you have any shout outs?
Do I have any shout outs? Shout out to our never mind. I was about to get super shady. Shout out to all the local dudes who are really supporting me in Shoe. Shout out to the local dudes who are on their grind, you know, not having an ego, you know, not afraid to rap. Shout out to the local dudes who aren't using gimmicks to up their clout. Shout out to Bugs for being one of the most versatile artists in the local scene. Shout out to Nick and Shoe. Shout out to Hendo and Shoe for being one of the most versatile artists. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I had a big breakfast. Shout out to mental health, man. Shout out to anyone right now who's like struggling and still just like fighting the good fight and waking up every day grateful for life, even knowing that certain things could go wrong, even knowing that, you know, this could be the day where you just want to end it all. So I just really want to send a shout out to the people, you know, fighting the good fight and fighting their battles every day and winning their battles every day. Even if they lose their battles, you know, they're still getting up the next day trying to win the next one. So that's what I want to give a shout out to. Shout out to Ski Master Slump God for coming out with Stokely. Before I end this, I just want to say that Members Only is a family. You guys need to stop fighting. Trunks, y'all need to stop mentioning motherfuckers' daughters. Y'all need to stop acting like Ski wasn't the first person to put y'all onto X and his music and his personality. Ski, if there's any arrogance in your body or you're acting shady, you need to stop that shit too, because these niggas is your family and vice versa. Because like at the end of the day, as a person who has X's name tattooed on my abs, I want y'all to make music. I don't want y'all fighting. So if y'all need to meet up with each other, fight, or just talk about it like men, then let that happen. Because at the end of the day, that's fucking up the money. That's fucking up the music for the fans. It's fucking up y'all connection and y'all brotherhood. X wouldn't want this. Nobody, no fan wants this. So I'm sure certain members and Members Only don't want this. I'm sure everybody wants to be a family and, you know, have a whole kumbaya fest and stuff like that. So I just feel like y'all need to make up and shake up and, you know, stop letting the egos determine how y'all act towards each other, because it's just gonna fuck up the bag. That's all that it's gonna do, is mess up the bag. So yeah, that's all I really have to say.
I don't know, man. A lot of stuff is just going on right now. We're gonna hit you guys with some real amazing music soon. We're gonna give you guys so much music, remixes, singles, music videos, visuals. We're gonna hit you guys with so much creative things. It's gonna be freaking amazing.
Special guest for the last 10 minutes.
Do we have our special guest? Our next guest next week is gonna be a real big surprise, and you guys are gonna love it. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be really good. I'm excited about this one.
Do you have anything good to say about the artist that we got next week?
Yeah. Other than what I've already talked about, Locals was crazy. I didn't expect all that. Like, I know Bugs is great, but I didn't expect those vibes. Like, I thought he was off some different shit right now, and when he sent that, I was like really rocking out to it. You know what I mean? Like, it put me in a certain like vibe. So
he makes such good music.
Yo, he really does. Like, I told him, bro, it's time. Like, we gotta really get in the studio, like, and put on for Jersey. Like, they need.
Oh yeah. I want to get a song in with Bugs.
I only want to work with the best artists around, and I'm not. That's how I'm rolling. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Why not do that?
I'm only working with the best artists.
There's no reason.
I know my worth, and I'm only working with the best artists.
There's no reason for us to dumb down our talent for the next nigga, bro.
Nope.
I'm not doing that shit.
I know a lot of people that want to work with me, and I'm not. You know what I mean? But
I don't want to work with you. I tell niggas all the time, bro, don't come into the studio with me unless you bring your A+ game. Not even your A- game. Because if you lacking, and I can tell, and if you just doing the song to do it, you're disrespecting my home.
Straight up.
You're disrespecting my sanctuary. Not only that, but I'm not even charging you. So if you're wasting my time, I need $50 or I need you to bring your A game.
Right.
If a nigga can rap, I'm not gonna charge him anything because you're showing me your talent. But if there's dudes who are just playing around with this shit, that means you're wasting my time. My time is my money, and the time I'm wasting here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
That's
a waste of time. I'm not trying to have that.
Word. The time I'm sitting here wasting doing this dumbass song with you, I could be getting to a fucking bag somewhere, and so I need that bag from you. If you're not finna, you feel me? Like,
right.
If you're not finna take your craft seriously, I don't want nothing to do with you. Because at the end of the day, we rappers, bro.
Right.
Like this sport started because
it's a sport.
This shit started not only because people wanted to get out of their environments, but because people wanted to show how much worth that they had. And
it's always been I have something to prove to the world. I'm better than my circumstances right now. I'm trying to get out. Now I have to prove it. Right. So it's a competitive thing. It's a sport. And that's why when people try to tell me it's not, I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah, man. I have a real newfound respect for the sport and for the competition of rap, and I'm so happy that I do. And I still think disses are fucking lame, so don't ever come to me with that kind of fucking energy. But if a nigga wants to make a better song than me, I welcome you. If you feel like you're nicer than me, then I welcome you to say that. And I welcome you to feel that way, because I want you to feel that way. Because not only do I want to prove you wrong, but I also want you to prove me wrong if you can. And if you do prove me wrong, I'll give you your daps. Like, yo, you ate me on that track. You destroyed me. You feel me? But if I destroy you, I need the same respect. So, it's cool. I don't know what y'all thinking. I don't know what kind of time y'all on, but that's the kind of time I'm on. You feel me? I'm a good ass rapper. So I need y'all to come with the same energy. That's all I really got. You got anything, Shu?
Yo, so let's talk about what we did. Let's talk about us.
In the last 5 minutes.
Let's talk about what we did since we linked up and like the growth so far.
You talking about our project, like our original shit?
Everything. Yeah.
Bro, we have so much coming. We have industry remixes coming. We have original music coming. We have music videos coming. We have
features with artists that you want us to do on the local scene coming. We're working to get, bigger features and, stuff like that. Kid dudes with bigger clout than, the local scene. We're really out here working, and I'm so appreciative of the fact that I not only have a musical partner that pushes me to like do shit musically on a better level, but someone who can mentor me in business and allow me to, you feel me, like not only have my own business and have my own freedom with it, but guide me to have my own freedom so no one dicks me over with like licenses and, shit like that. And like I suggest anybody finds a partner in rap. Not just for the clout of having a clique, because that's like the popular thing and has been for like the past 5 years, but like everybody works better in units. Rome wasn't built off of one man's back. Egypt wasn't built off of one man's back. None of this shit, rap alone wasn't even built off of one man's back. You can't rap without a DJ.
No.
So at the end of the day, you need somebody.
You need somebody. You need, you could do it. You can accomplish a lot more with a team. You know what I mean? Everybody's moving, giving it their all. It's only going to make you step your game up. So the partnership in this shit is real. Like it's very important. And ever since like Hendo and I linked up, we've been accomplishing a lot. The energy that we have together, the chemistry that we built in the studio and outside of the studio is real. But just we're always working, and we're always like, knocking. We're always knocking some shit right out. Like we'll get in the studio and we'll bust some shit out like in no time, and it's crazy. Like that's just how we work. We got a special guest for the last bit of the show.
We can stretch 15 minutes.
They got we're gonna extend the show out a little bit for our special guest. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, man.
I am the Mia.
Holly Tumali. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood,
We're chilling, man. Chilling. We're just sitting here talking, chopping it up. Yeah. I'm a little bit high. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm fried too.
Ha.
Team backwoods.
And you shouldn't fraud, bro. It's just weed. You feel me?
Not no drug.
Word. Facts.
Right.
Save the weed. Save the trees.
You guys, so you guys have any like stories to tell? You guys want to tell about like where you guys came up? Tell a little bit about yourselves and how you got into this game.
Well, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. I was born and raised in Trenton, New Jersey. I just moved out to Philly like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Originally from Trenton. So I got into this music game. I mean, just basically a lot of my friends was doing it. I was like behind the scenes, like picture bull, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Yeah. Like I was behind the scenes. So when they started going like jail and stuff like that, or just falling off, so I was just like, man, I'm about to just pick up, everything. I know everybody. Right. I just go.
Yeah, word. You might as well, bro.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's what Push did, bro. When everybody
on your back, and,
when everybody in Push's clique went to jail, man, he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm about to just keep rapping."
Right.
And just now he's the president of good music.
And he excelled at that shit.
And he signed designer.
That's what you gotta do. Right. It's crazy.
Pusha T signed designer, nigga. That's hilarious.
It's crazy.
That makes me so happy for rap music that a nigga, an old ass nigga like Pusha T, saw the worth in someone like designer. He's old, bro. He's 37 years old. Like that nigga's old, man.
I know, like 30. I don't think I'm stopping. 30, I'm gone. I'm not doing this shit.
Bro.
Yeah, man. I don't focus on another business, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing another business. 30, I don't.
The entertainment industry, opens up different avenues and opportunities for a bunch of stuff.
That nigga Dave East didn't get popping until he was like 26.
It's first and
foremost
it's a business. So if you
hard.
network and build the right network, of people around you, you can do a lot.
Facts.
You don't just have to rap.
For real.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to just rap. I want to be fashion.
I
don't want to just rap either. Like I don't even want to call myself a rapper because I harmonize. So I would consider myself a harmonizer or a singer. But I do nails.
Harmonizer, I like that.
That's fire.
What do you do? I'm a harmonizer.
That's some Nate Dogg shit.
Human harmonica.
Like I get in all types of different stuff. I'm into fashion. I do nails. Like you guys follow me on Instagram. I do nails, makeup, lashes, hair. male and female. I get into a lot of things, and with this industry thing, there are a lot of avenues. You don't just have to do the music, and also, guys, invest in your merch. Like, that's the main thing. I'm investing in merch.
Very
right
important.
Now. I'm doing a calendar this whole month for the 2019. I will be having a calendar. You know what I'm saying?
It's fire.
That's big.
I gotta brand myself. I gotta people literally see the product, the picture, you gotta put it together.
Yep.
Yeah. ASAP Rocky was just saying something like that. Like, I think in one of his interviews 2 weeks ago, he was like, in rap music nowadays, it's not just about the bars. It's very much about aesthetic and how you build your aesthetic around your business. Your girl gotta match the stage. The stage has to match your music. Your music has to match your outfit. You feel me? Stuff like that. Your hairstyle, even like Travis Scott. The way Travis Scott dresses, you wouldn't even want him to dress like that if he didn't have his ugly ass dookie braids.
Nah, you're right. And then
what Kylie sees when her in a missionary stage?
Yo,
I don't know, guys. I just saw their video, and that's my little thing.
I
That's
just showed her,
it's getting me off a little bit for the
tape.
past couple days.
wait, what? Hold on, there's a video.
There's a
Pause.
tape.
All
They
right,
got a
guys.
tape, bro.
Kylie and Travis have a sex tape, and he showed it to me. He was like,
Shut
"Yeah, you
the
ain't
fuck
see it."
up.
And, yeah, I'll
Wait,
show it. I'll tag you.
Nah.
It's on Pornhub. I'll
That's
tag
so
you.
crazy.
Said, shout
Or
out
I'll send you the
Pornhub.
link.
They really
Shout out
dropped
to
that shit on the
Pornhub.
hub.
Shout out to
Denzel
them.
Curry low key got a sex
Shout out
tape
to
too,
them
bro. I swear to
You
God.
feel me? Get the money. But
my
long story
God.
short,
It's
you know,
lit. I mean-
they got the tape or whatever, and I was like, he was like, "This is whack," and I'm like, "You're crazy! Like, this is how real couples fuck. Like, this isn't fake." And that's what I like. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to see something that's not real. Like, I'm a real
For real.
one, so you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's turning me on is not. I don't want to talk about sex on the channel, but
Nah, we
it's
talk about
not-
everything up
yeah,
here.
it's
Word.
not, that's not
About
real to
everything.
me. Like, you know what I'm
There's
saying?
no
I work in an
filter.
office. Nobody's gonna come in my office and deliver me some mail and just bend me over. Like, no, this is
That
real
never
marriage.
happens in real
Yeah,
life.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Some of
saying.
the worst-
This is a
That's
real
the
married
worst, that's the
couple.
bad
Like,
one.
and
That's the truth.
right.
Whoever produces and directs that shit, like,
This is
come
terrible.
on, like, you
Yeah.
can't think of anything better. Like,
Word. Those are like the same.
Such a
You feel me?
fantasy.
Yeah, they're
Cliche.
always fantasy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Bullshit.
saying. But the real fantasy is something that's real, something that's
the shit. If you
true.
can relate to it,
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
relatable.
Like sweaters and house socks. You feel me?
it's just like artists. Like, there's certain artists you can't relate to, and like you
He
might
said
not
sweater.
vibe as much. You can relate. You're fucking
Right.
with them.
Like
you
the
know what I mean?
baby boy scene, my nigga, when Bull was drinking man's Kool-Aid naked as hell.
Yeah, that's real. That's some real shit.
That's dumb
You feel me?
disrespectful
That's-
as
it is
fuck.
Disrespectful. But everybody loves Melvin, and they reference to Melvin like, "Bitch, you about to get Melvin." 'cause
Melvin
they know
a real
Melvin
ass
pick your
nigga.
ass up, and he gonna drink that Kool-Aid after.
He about to give you the
Right.
guns and butter, bitch.
Exactly. That's why them bitches be one of them upstate niggas. Like, but you better watch them.
Facts.
You gotta watch them.
Us short niggas is losing the hood niggas, bro. I swear to God. Why you think I got the face tattoo, dog? I need the street clout, dog.
He got face tag. He got lightning bolt too. For his
Word.
brother, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Shout out Bandana, man.
We're R.I.P. I got the lightning bolt because like I was finna get my son's like name tatted on my face,
Yeah.
but I thought that shit was about to be way too painful, so I needed to get the lightning bolt to see how bad the face tattoo.
It don't
pain.
hurt that bad.
That shit don't hurt that much,
Don't
bro.
hurt that bad.
And
It's
his
really
foot.
not.
My
Yeah.
wrist hurt more than anything.
Bro,
Your
my
wrist?
shit
The
hurt
inside
so
of my wrist.
bad,
I
bro.
bet. That's
where he
it.
just
My
was.
shit hurt so bad, bro.
Like, bro, right here. This
shit
part.
was horrible. This is a stick and poke, nigga. It took me 2 hours to get this shit done.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was
Oh,
damn
you
near
got
about to
the-
cry.
you got the
That pain
jailhouse
is out.
joint.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really
man.
did. My shit was. I was
I
about
only
to
got
cry.
one tattoo, and I don't really want to. I never invested in
I
getting
need
hood
something to, like,
tattoos because
grab.
I want my tattoos. It's
Yeah.
my body.
Yeah,
of
Simple.
course.
I want it to look beautiful. Like I want.
I be feeling like
I
a
want
hoe when I
artwork
do
on
that.
it.
This is the only. Actually, nah. This and the one on my ankle is like the only stick and
Yo,
poke
they
one I
got
got.
numbing cream.
Yeah, I know. And every tattoo artist that I go to, and I'm like, yo, you got the
No.
numbing cream? They be like, nah.
No.
I'm about to sell that. I'm
Niggas
about to
is
have
liars.
numbing cream for sale.
You need that shit.
Word, we need that
You
for
need
real.
that shit.
Cause
I
my
will
ab
get it.
tattoo,
I'll
that
get
shit
it.
hurt so
Numbing
bad,
cream.
bro.
I need any
4
kind of
hours.
assistance.
How'd
I
your
can
neck
get.
feel,
Right.
bruh?
Like,
Horrible.
It was horrible.
horrible.
It was
and
bad.
then they
That's
want
why
you
we
to
came with
stick
the
your
idea to
neck
get it.
into the
He
pain.
was-
You know what I'm saying? And this is the outline. I didn't even get it shaded. That's how bad. Like I couldn't. That's why I said numbing cream.
I wanted a neck tattoo so
need that
bad,
shit.
but I'm
Yeah.
so afraid, bro. That shit looked like it hurt, man.
That's crazy.
I'm not with that shit.
Nah.
But I'm about to get another face tat. I'm about to get my son's tatted on the side of my face, and that's probably it for me for face tats.
Same, like the same spot.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to have no shit right here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
scared, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit'll hurt.
You might need your face.
Yeah, you feel me?
You might need to go to the real world. Yeah.
Light skin, that shit just stay red for a whole week.
No,
This
This
guy's gonna move to Hollywood, get all Hollywood from
Word
the
up.
music scene, and he's gonna fucking be a car salesman out there.
Yo, stop. Stop.
No,
Don't say
don't
that.
stop the dream. No, no, keep on believing.
Down that
Facts,
nigga,
that's
that
what I'm
nigga
saying.
Chameleonaire,
Stop believing.
his rap career didn't work out. Chameleonaires, and now he like dumb rich.
Yeah,
Like
because
a-
he
off
real
invested in
estate.
different businesses.
Isn't he like a
It's like a real estate.
Yeah, like a real estate.
Like
Yeah,
he's a speaker, though.
Like a
he
realtor.
be
a
speaking
motivational
in,
Really?
speaker too.
Yeah, like
Get the
trying
fuck
to
outta
teach
here.
people investments and shit.
That's
smart.
crazy.
That's smart.
Exactly. That's why, again, the different avenues. You don't just have to distribute music
Right.
to get money.
I
really
hate when
don't.
people say like, "Oh, you're a rapper." Like, I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like
wanna
that
be-
either. Like people
fuck
keep
that.
saying, "Oh, you rap." That's
Nah.
the only question they ask me. Do you rap? Do you rap? No, I don't rap. Like
Nah.
I don't write songs that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll flow a little bit, but
There's such a stigma that comes with. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's
You're a
not
rapper,
hard.
so like they
Yeah.
associate with all this
Yeah.
special shit. Like,
right,
I don't want to be a
especially 'cause the
rapper.
other girls, they always talking about gang shit, and you feel me? Yeah, I getting into gang shit too, but you feel me? It's just I'm a mom at the same time, and I do live a regular life,
Right.
and I'm not
Facts.
that type
Gotta
of girl.
remember
And
that rap's a persona.
Exactly.
Different.
It's-
that's where the fakeness comes in.
Yeah.
Because what do you do when you're, you know, these girls that are 21, 22 years old? What are you going to be talking about when you're 27, 28? When
Exactly.
you're about to be hitting 30 and you're a mom and you still going to be talking about gang shit? Are you still going to
Word.
be hitting licks? Are you still going to be selling drugs? Like, no, seriously.
I'm
then you
not-
have
You're
no
gonna be
education.
hedging. You got to start
You have
thinking
no
about the
education
responsibility.
behind
I'm not
You
trying to
gotta
hear
educate
about
people.
Cardi B's baby being a blood drop baby. You
Right.
feel me? Because
Real
she
right.
dumb blood affiliated, but I'm not
Yeah,
trying.
but
I'm not trying to hear that
believe
shit.
because she's so into the industry now. She's so deep in now. She doesn't have to worry about that
Yeah.
type of lifestyle. She doesn't have to worry about hitting licks. But there are girls out there that are in the industry that are still getting the gang shit. You feel me?
That
Guns
Stefan
and
Don's
drugs,
on, bro.
yeah,
She
like-
got a song with Tory Lanez. She like straight from the Caribbean, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And she a fucking she's
I like
gully.
her. No, I
fucks
like
with
her.
She gully
I like
as hell.
her. Shout out DDB. I love DDB. I love DDB, yo. Shout out DDB.
I
She's
fucks
from
with,
like Britain or she's from like from England or something. I don't know exactly where she's from, but I love her.
I think I know who you're talking about. She had like a
Yeah.
real big hit like last year or like 2 years ago or something like that.
I don't know.
And like everybody was like remixing her shit.
No, that wasn't her.
That wasn't her?
She just started popping this year. She just started popping.
I'm
this
glad
year.
there's someone in here that fucks with UK rap because I've been trying to get some of my homies on UK rap battles and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like Lunar C and like Shoddy Horror and like,
They talk about Lunar Sea all the time.
bro, he's a beast,
They
bro.
got some bars, though.
Yeah, they really do, and they shit is technical.
spit.
You feel me? They
I just
not.
can't like this. I don't know if this is like fucked up to say, but like I can't 100% take it serious because
Because of
the
their accent.
accent,
I love
bro.
their accent.
Me
I'm
too.
not around people all
Yeah.
day that talk
Team,
like that, so
team.
it's kind of
Yo,
I'm not
for
making
real.
fun of
Yeah.
them, but it's like, bro, like
It's a
I
big
can't.
team.
It's
you
just-
can spit, like
Yeah.
you can flow, like I hear it, but I
Right.
don't want to. I don't want to bump that shit.
It's just
You
Britain.
know what I mean?
It's
Too
just
many
Britain.
They be like,
Too many teams.
they
Yeah.
be like,
Get you for a
I know
feature
that
or
I'm going to
something,
be a
but, like-
star and I'm going to drive my car. Like that's how they talk. Like,
Oh
Like,
man,
Yeah.
Is that fucked up? Like,
what
do
did
you
that?
feel
What
like-
did
I feel you,
that?
though.
Like the nigga Big
I
Man
don't
Shaq,
get
bro.
it. It's just not your wave in
Right.
music. It's not my wave in music neither, bro. So
I
get
fuck
it.
If I
UK
grew up
rap.
around it,
but
maybe
see,
I'd
I
be
like
like, all
all
right.
waves.
If I talk like that,
you know
that's
what I'm
Word,
saying? I like
facts.
all waves because I find inspiration
Me
from
too. I think
sitars.
too.
Like
East
I find
Coast.
inspiration
Yeah.
from all types of
Harps
music
and
from
shit,
around-
like
yeah,
classical
from around the
music.
world,
Speaking
like-
of that, I want to ask both you guys while we have you up here. Who are your top? Who's your top 5 dead or alive?
Oh,
We gotta ask
he
everybody.
can go first because
We gotta
mine
ask
are.
everybody.
All right, well, you want me to go first? Because I can. All right, can I? I can't do 5.
If
'cause-
you go first, is it going to
Do-
influence
do
this,
10,
or he's
do
got
10.
his own?
No.
You guys got this
yeah,
the
these
same
are,
or
we're
different?
totally separate.
No,
Different?
yeah,
Because my influences are
our
different.
musical preferences totally
Okay.
different.
I'm gonna go by genre. I gotta get 3 each genre. That's
All
not
right.
fair. That's
Okay.
not
It's
fair.
fine.
All right, rock. Kurt Cobain.
Facts.
I love that. That's what makes
All
you a
right.
better artist.
I'm not gonna just do an artist. I'm gonna do bands. Nirvana, Green Day, and I'm gonna say My Chemical Romance just because I just was listening.
Yo!
Just
I
because
knew that
I
was
was listening
gonna-
to
Woo!
I knew that was going to get him excited.
Woo!
That's crazy.
I love
Rap.
My Chemical Romance.
Rap, Travis Scott, that he inspires me. Kanye West inspires me, and Rick Ross because he a real one.
I fucks
He's a
with.
real
Did
one.
you hear that verse on What's Free? He called him
Ross's
a faggot.
verse?
Yup.
He was dissing
crazy.
6ix9ine, right?
Ridiculous.
It's-
Yeah.
Yup, he said racketeer in charge of something, something.
Yo, he said some
What?
hard shit. He said some real rewindable shit. I'm
Yo,
like, what
Rick
the fuck
Ross
did
has
he
not
just
been
say?
playing lately with his disses. He's been coming
Nah.
very direct
And
and
his
very
bars
correct.
are-
What is this? Maybach
Did you
music.
It's the skinny nigga
I like
flex,
this
bro.
music. Why you look at me like that?
Did you hear his bars on the show?
No, I didn't. I haven't listened to Meek's album yet.
You better go digest.
Yeah.
My
spitting?
manager just put me on today.
Is he spitting? Like, is Meek spitting again?
Nah, I like Oozing Noodles.
Yeah.
He just my manager just put me on.
It's a well-rounded album.
Uptown, and there's no Philly artist on it.
Yeah, like
That's
no
tough.
Philly.
And that's
artists
one of the
on
hardest songs on the whole.
and
It's
it's
one of my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he
He
don't
got
got.
Fab on it, and what's the other?
Manual.
But nobody from Uptown though. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
That's
it.
weird. But yeah, I just had my manager just put me on Meek thing today.
Yeah. Ask him if you watch
Yeah,
it.
so
Shit's dope.
Oozing Noodles is hard.
What's,
like
what's
Oozing
your
Oh,
your top
shit.
5?
My top 5 that I like, it's all hip hop though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
It's all right.
Bouncing genres like that. Me number 1. I think
Okay.
Holly Tumali number
Deftones. He put
Holly
me on Deftones.
Holly Tumali number 1.
Every rapper should feel like they're the best.
Yeah, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I picked
That's
me
the
number
kind of
1.
energy that you need to have.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Me, because I invest so much in myself. That's why. And then second, I say Jay-Z. Third, Kanye West. And fourth, Lil Wayne, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's a really, really healthy
one
like
more.
group of
One
rappers.
more?
Yeah, 'cause
Drake.
they're-
You said you,
Drake.
Jay,
Me,
you, Jay,
Kanye,
Kanye.
and Lil Wayne. And then you said one more, Drake.
Now, do you
'Cause
say
he's the fire,
career
sorry.
for Drake or the singing career or rap?
Singing career in the
Oh,
beginning.
overall
Because you
career.
gotta remember,
Like, yo,
he
bro.
changed his image.
I res-
Sooner than
I
later.
just-
like,
You're
oh.
saying
Niggas
just
get
the
beards
reason
to
why-
forget who they are,
like,
for real.
Yeah,
what
the
he's
reason,
accomplished.
reason why, yeah, right. Facts. Because, you know what I'm saying? Drake.
You respect his status.
Right, his
He's getting to
his
the
grind.
bag right now.
Yeah, the only
Right,
problem with
definitely.
Drake is he got all the bangers, but he just can't bag a girl.
They get porn stars pregnant. We was just talking about
get
that.
porn
Hey.
stars pregnant.
Listen, you
what
can turn
happens
a
when
porn
bag
star
comes.
to a housewife. Ain't nothing wrong with porn
you know what
stars.
it is?
What you want, a born bitch?
Yeah.
I feel like Drake can get any girl
She's
he
considered
wants,
a porn star, bro.
so he doesn't like.
Kim Kardashian's
like,
on Pornhub.
And he wants something.
Give a
To
fuck.
be honest,
She's,
at
if she's
this
on,
point
if your
in his
girl's on
career, he
Pornhub, bro,
wants
she's a
something
porn
real.
star.
Yeah.
That shit,
Right.
he desensitized himself to that. Like he can get any girl he wants.
I feel like Drake's career is how like bullies become CEOs. You feel me? Like that's exactly how I feel like Drake's career. Because when he first started, niggas was not trying to give him.
Nobody
like,
wanted to fuck with him.
Nobody.
Like, I listened to that white boy, and I was fucking with him. When
He did
was
so
Aubrey
many niggas-
Graham,
I was too.
Aubrey Graham when he
I
was
think it's
wheelchair
because niggas did not
Jimmy.
wanna admit they're getting their feelings when
Right.
Word, because
right,
like
that's right, because he was like he was rapping
Yeah.
and singing.
Yeah.
Came out doing both
Yeah.
from both
Right,
angles.
and
Hit
it
him
was
from both angles. We didn't
beautiful.
have to
That's
take
my
it.
favorite
We're like
Drake.
the fuck.
That-
Nah,
no,
the gangsters
that was
didn't know
my
how to
favorite
take
Drake.
it. The
and
gangsters
he
didn't know
can
how
really,
to
Nah,
take
really
we didn't-
snap. Like
Nah.
5 a.m. in Toronto is
Like
a
the
real
Jada
crazy
songs.
good
Right.
song.
Nah,
they were
It's
like
a real
the
fire
opposites.
song.
until they started
You know what I
bopping
mean?
their heads and crying in any
Once
cars.
he gets the
Right.
radio, that's when you just have to do
I'm not trying. I'm
So
not
really, so does Drake go into our topic earlier as far as mental health? Don't say he doesn't then.
I mean, females could fuck up your head, but like to a certain
No, 'cause
degree,
we were
Drake
talking
put
about
that
the-
shit on
the
himself
top
because he
albums
fucked strippers
that
all the time.
We might have to put Scorpion in there. We were talking about the top,
No,
the top
No.
2018
no,
albums that talk
we're
about
not
mental
putting
health
Scorpion
the
in
most.
there.
Right,
We can
right.
put Jay-Z's verse in there, but not all those
You
Scorpion.
know talking about like the present album?
Like who talks it?
Nah, like what albums are
Who
like
doesn't
mental
hold back
health
and
ish?
talks about
awareness.
Mental
Mental health
like
awareness.
because every rapper goes
Yeah.
through mental health.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
what I
you know why I think they go through mental health though is because you always grinding, you always in your mind a lot. Like
Always.
you feel what I'm
You
saying?
can't thinkers.
You can't trust nobody.
Right.
But not only that, you know what I'm saying? Like you just
The
you trying
environment
to
we're
think
in.
about your next move. Like what's
Yeah.
best for my career. You feel me? Everybody trying to get somewhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you always thinking about something. And I think that when you try to do something like music or art or something like that, you feel
And then
what
when
I'm saying?
niggas don't fuck with you, it really fucks
yeah,
with your
fucks
ego.
with your ego, fucks with your craft. But you just got to block that shit out. though.
Yeah, word.
You feel me? That's
As long as you think your music is lit,
Bro.
it'll go.
You gotta know your worth
Exactly,
out here,
bro. Let me tell you
Hell
something.
You
yeah.
gotta know your
Hey,
fucking
let me
worth.
tell you something. You could be cold trash, right? But if you're confident and you're cold trash music, you feel what I'm saying? Send everybody in the
was the
room.
definition
Make everybody
Nobody
in the
wanted to
room
fuck with
because
famous
because
Dex,
you
but I
feel what I'm
was
saying?
I
You're-
fucks with
I
Dex.
was on his
I
ass
fucks
because
with
There's
Dex.
you wanna know why? Because that
plateau.
song Kanye, and I'm
Exactly.
in
Right.
love with Kanye as a producer. So
Word.
you feel me? When he put that song out, when he put that Kanye track, I was like, oh, and it was like, doo, doo,
That song
doo,
Japan, I fucks with hard.
I don't
There's
like
a
that
certain-
song.
there's
I
a
like
certain,
the beginning.
like,
I like the beginning. You feel
plateau
me?
you
Famous
can
Dex.
get
You feel
beyond.
me?
Yeah,
Right.
like
Right.
before the
Confident
clout
enough and
decks,
you make it past
before
that
all the
point.
cheek tattoos decks and
Yeah.
shit.
You'll
I
build
get the
yourself
joke.
up to that,
Exactly.
like 6ix9ine. He probably wasn't the most
stop.
confident in his
Exactly.
music.
For some reason, I thought Young
But now
Dolph
he
made
is.
that
Yeah,
song.
definitely.
I don't know why. I thought Young Dolph or Ugly God made that song. I didn't know it was Famous Dex for the longest time.
I'm trying to say, man, you just gotta have confidence. You have confidence, bro. Like you make everybody around
Facts.
you get confidence. That
Right.
that aura, that
shit'll
energy
manifest.
is bounce off you, bro.
Yeah.
It bounce off.
Even 50
You got-
Cent said
yo,
it.
Even songs like this, I'll be like, damn, that was cold trash. But you know, it come on the radio like 6, 17 more times that day, dog. I'll be like,
I might bump to this shit. Yeah,
You
word.
already know
it
where.
was it.
You have no choice.
No choice.
You have
Facts,
no choice.
you
Like,
don't.
damn, this shit was cool
That-
trash.
There
they're
goes the
spoon feeding that shit to
programming
you.
again.
To a certain, facts for real.
I'm not gonna mess up your show.
To a certain degree, that shit is like brainwashing, fam. Because like
Yeah.
there's certain
Radio is what played Cardi B. Cardi
Right.
B is because of the radio.
Right.
no
It was a
fact.
catchy song, but the radio outplayed Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
You know she paid radio stations to get her shit played.
Of course.
I mean, to a certain degree, you can't really respect that because
I feel victimized.
yeah,
I feel fucking
I feel
victimized.
subjected to
Yeah.
shit.
I feel
music.
like I'm a victimized
I'm a-
Cardi
Now,
fan.
see, on
You
the
made
other
me
hand,
become
I
a
know
Cardi
that
fan.
me
You raped me
personally,
God damn it! Like
if I
You
had a
raped
hit
me in
single
this
and
bill.
if I wanted to
Like-
branch out,
Why not put money into it?
I have thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm gonna go to the radio station. I'm gonna go to each radio station. I'm gonna pay all y'all. I'm gonna email y'all. Have my people
Facts.
contact your people, and we're gonna send that check because at the end of the
bag
day,
crew.
I'm in making an investment in myself because
Facts.
I'm gonna make that money back threefold. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying?
the fuck I'm talking about.
Shit, we do that now.
Nicki or Cardi.
Nicki is a better artist and a better rapper than Cardi and a better singer than her.
You said Nicki?
With the Avengers.
Yo, Nicki is a better
All right,
artist than her.
I want. Let's
Yeah.
talk about this.
Female.
Since you're a female, let's talk about this. Who's the best female MC?
Who's the best female MC?
Just I'm talking.
Just
I'm
one.
not
Make
talking
way for
about.
friendship.
I'm not talking about who's topping the charts. I'm talking about who
Who's
raps
the-
the
Like
best.
who raps.
Who
Young
would
Mom,
out-rap
yo,
who?
no, Young Mom.
What?
Don't let them influence you. Come on
I'm
with your.
not. I'm not, and I'm good at that. I don't let people influence me as far as music. I have my own.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
said
feeling
Young
like
Mom.
for real.
I don't
Like
think
I
so.
don't know why. Like
I
I was
think
saying
she's a dude.
Roxanne. Like Roxanne keeps
I
popping up
put her in the
my
main
head, like,
category.
Roxanne, who's
Yeah, yeah, like
know what I'm saying?
Roxanne.
She a
You
nigga
don't
for
know
real,
Roxanne?
yeah.
For real.
You don't.
You know that song, Roxanne.
You don't
She's-
know that song,
She's
fam?
like
Who?
one of the
By who?
first. Her
Roxanne?
name's Roxanne.
Oh, you said Roxanne?
I don't know it either.
Oh, yeah, she was one
she
of
was
the-
like one of the first
Yeah.
top.
I
feel like I
she
should
was one
know.
of the first female MCs. Like when Queen Latifah
Shout out
was
Queens.
coming out.
Shout out
all
Queen
that.
Bridge. Yeah,
That's
old
why I
school.
don't know
MC
why.
Light, bitches
Yeah,
and
that's why
shit
I said
like
she
that.
didn't give
like,
you
like,
up to
that's why I
date.
don't
She didn't
know
give you
all
up
the
to
older
date.
rappers
I'm sure
are
I
coming up
do.
in my head. I don't know why. Like
That's
nobody,
fine.
nobody's new faces coming in
That's
my head. I
fine.
don't know. I'm seeing.
Salt and pepper,
Hearing
my
I
it.
nigga.
have mine. If anybody would like to challenge it,
This
I don't
nigga-
know. I don't know
Yeah,
if
so
anybody knows her
I'm
in the
ready.
room.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody is
Rhapsody?
out rapping.
I don't know
Rhapsody.
her.
Fucking female.
Let
like,
me
No,
show
she's
me,
hard.
tag me in her stuff, and
She's
I'll
hard.
look it out.
I don't even. I
She
didn't hear
body
too many
shit. She
songs.
eat.
Yeah, but I heard one song. She body.
She eat for real.
she has the best
And
beat,
she
she
low key
delivers
been
every
dropping
time.
like hints to the fact that she's the best rapper, and she's been doing that since like 2012.
But you know
All
why
these
she?
other
You
females
know
know
they
to keep
know
Rhapsody's
they
name out their mouth.
exactly. I'm about to say that. I was just about to say. Took the words out of my mouth. Like they know the hint. They heard it. They
know.
seen it.
They
They
know.
not- they don't want that
It's not
sauce.
hints no more.
Nicki's
They
not
just don't
saying
want no
shit.
smoke. You feel what I'm saying? They just
Right.
don't
None of
want
them
no
are sending
smoke.
subliminals.
You feel what
Nicki
I'm
ain't saying
Right.
shit.
Because
Cardi,
you
not
feel me?
nobody.
She not on this. They don't feel like she on the same cloud level. you
yeah,
feel me?
true shit.
And
Yeah,
she
but
chew
that's 'cause
you.
of the money.
If she chew
Yeah,
you,
that's
she
I'm
go
pretty
right
sure
up.
she had
you feel
the
me?
same bag
Yeah.
as them. She was at the same events as them, same venues, same labels, and all that stuff. She would be in that bracket.
That just bring me to the
Money
the
puts
point.
you
That
in the
just
bracket.
bring me
Word
to the
up.
point. That's why certain people won't put you in a position. You feel me? To put you on because you get what I'm trying to say. They don't want you do better than them.
Nobody
You feel what I'm
wants
Why
you
you
to
think
do better.
Drake be stealing
People
niggas' flows,
will
bro?
cheer you
It's like-
on until they feel like you're about to
Exactly.
level up
Listen, 'cause
above them, and then they stop.
Exactly, because you know
That's
what I'm
that
saying. I
fake
be
energy.
around a lot of, you know what I'm saying,
Like
bigger
yesterday.
name people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I feel like sometimes they don't
They be
want
trying to
put
little
me
bro
in
you
a
and
position because you feel me. You know,
Because they're scared. They're
like
scared.
you had your clout.
They're
and
scared
you-
that you're gonna be a threat to
I
them.
did some money
Right,
deals
but then that's
yesterday.
what I'm saying. Like
I
you feel
cut
me,
up
your
$1,000
time
worth of money.
passed already. Like you feel me, you had your
Exactly.
clout, and I feel like you feel me. You
I
should
gotta ask a serious question. When the hell is Queen Latifah a rapper?
What? Are you
What?
I
serious?
just know her
What?
from the barbershop.
Oh man,
Are you
That's-
serious?
That's how you
Unity?
know. That's how you know.
Oh,
it's
do I
real.
need- hold on.
That's his
Do I
name.
need-
Hold on, we about to get
We
real
will.
back in here.
We
now.
will
I'm
take your
sorry, my
invite from the
black mouth
barbecue,
come out.
dog. We will take your invite from the barbecue right now.
She said Queen
You will not be invited to this potluck ever again.
That's how Queen Latifah got on. Like
Word.
talking
Rap
about black
raps.
power,
Rap
about,
raps.
about helping the community.
Yeah,
You know what
she
I'm
was
saying? Bringing
very-
the
yeah.
community
UNITY.
unity.
Yeah.
You don't know that
Come on,
shit,
bro.
bro?
Yeah,
You
that's
don't know
old.
unity?
That's how- that's
what?
it.
That's that old. That's that old. You feel me? Black. Not even the.
And she can
that's
sing
the-
her ass
off,
That's
too.
the African movement when everybody was wearing their afros and stuff in like the 80s,
Wearing
early
dashikis
90s.
like shit.
Like how
Barbada
SZA
stuff.
does her hair now.
Yeah.
Very color of
It
friendship.
sucks because
You feel me?
he hates it because I had to cut my bang or whatever. It's down to here now, but when I have my hair curly, like it just, you feel me? It stops right
Let
here.
that
I got
shit
the
flow.
scissor bang. I do. I be.
Let that shit flow.
I let
I
my
love
big hair
I love
flow,
on the
see?
cover of
That's what's
SZA's album how she's got her hair.
Until
Yeah,
that
that's how my
until
hair
that shit
was.
is in in your
SZA hair.
breakfast, bro.
Shit's
Yeah.
Hell
It's all
yeah.
dry and big.
If you go out on a date with SZA, you need to be at
Yeah.
least 10 tables away because her hair will get
Cause
into
she
your
wear,
food.
she wear, me wear
That's
her
a
hair out a
lot.
lot. Like she wear her hair out
Every
like
day.
curly, and
I
this should
barely
be
wear my hair
everywhere,
back.
bro. This should be in my
Yeah,
cereal.
it's big. I had it
And-
back. It be
That's
everywhere. It
funny
be
as
everywhere,
his hair,
bro.
but
My
his hair
mouth.
being everywhere. His hair, oh my god.
I be
If you're in
catching
a relationship, like I don't know if y'all do like polls or whatever, like, but does your relationship, like the person that you're in a relationship, does their body like stuff like get on your
I
stuff?
be catching
on
her
you?
hair in our
You
joints
won't
all the
even
time.
be near them all
Her hair
day,
is
like-
always in our blunts, bro. I be smoking her hair all the time.
Yo, her hair does not smell.
Nah,
It does not.
The part about it is they complain that you lay on their hair, you got their hairs everywhere on the bed.
Right.
What you want me to do, fam?
No, it was so bad one time. Like it was so bad. I just dyed his hair black, but when it was red, like last month, like it was so bad that I had a piece of his. Like I took my case off, like to clean my phone or whatever, and it was a piece, like a long ass piece of his red hair, like from his dread. I'm like, yo, like he need to go somewhere. Like, and then we was arguing.
That's how it was when I
Like,
had
him,
long
he just
hair.
follows me everywhere. He's trying to trap me.
My hair used to be like down past my
Yeah.
chest and shit, so like it was always getting like my girlfriend at the time. It was always getting in her food. It was always like when she would sleep on my shit. It was always in her face, making her itch. Because you know I got ethnic hair.
I got your curls in my crib right now.
Dead ass.
me
He
like
probably
They got
do.
your
He
girl
does.
in your crib.
He does.
I
We're in
believe
a
it.
we're in a committed
My coffee
relationship.
table
though,
is
so,
that low.
like,
Oh, once you got somebody's hair, it's over, bro.
yeah, bro, we're connected
Y'all
at the
connected.
heart
We
now.
ain't gonna talk
It's
magic
the
on
fucking
the show,
connection,
though.
bitch.
All I need now is for me to get one of your beard hairs in my burgers, and we're connected for life.
Yeah. He's the worst with that. Yo, I'll clean the whole bathroom. I'll scrub the bathroom down.
His-
He'll
his
come in there
beard
for
perfect,
2
though, bro.
minutes.
Yo,
look in the
for
mirror,
real.
come on, like,
This
I
the
don't
only
know.
nigga I know who
grow
like
beard.
this,
Bro,
his
he
hair,
pays
puts
so
his
much
hair, and then,
attention
like,
to
this
his
hair
beard,
everywhere
bro.
on the
Got to,
floor,
bro. Got
on
the
the
Spartan
sink,
beard.
inside the sink, on the toilet.
He got the Leonidas going on
Got
for
the
real.
Leonidas going on.
You know
That's
your
dope.
beard crazy when you smile and only the top of your teeth show, bro.
Yeah.
For real though. But nah, let's my top 10 as far as like all artists go. I'm a do the same thing Mia did. I'm a branch into different genres.
Yeah, I didn't even finish mine. I only did 6 people.
My favorite
Oh.
band ever. I don't give a fuck what genre it is. It could be jazz, soul. Slipknot is the best band to ever fucking live, bro.
My boy.
You feel me? Slipknot
boy.
is the best band to ever live. They,
Said that with emotion in the voice.
I
For
swear to
real,
God, bro.
dead ass.
They're the reason I started rapping for
This
real.
is why emo rap is a thing.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's
Why you
big
think Juice
right
WRLD
now.
out here wearing Slipknot tees?
Yeah.
You feel me? Slipknot as far as a band, Alice in Chains as far as a band,
I'm about to dap you. Keep going.
Dance Gavin Dance as far as a band. I fucks with 3 Days Grace Dumb Hard. I'm gonna give you one more band, bro. Fuck.
Classics.
And this one deathcore band that I listen to all the time, Chelsea Grin. They're ridiculous. Either
I
Chelsea,
never heard of them.
Either Chelsea Grin or Bring Me the Fucking Horizon. They're fire.
Never heard of them either.
My top 5 is my top 10 in rappers: Big Pun, Big L,
Peace.
Mos Def, Talib, ASAP Rocky, Chance, X by default. Rest in peace.
Peep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, R.I.P.
I don't
Peep
want to
for
cry
real.
because I love Peep and X.
For real. I got 3 more, right?
I got a crazy story about Pete. Though.
Yeah.
Personal story.
Lyricist.
Yeah.
I need lyricists. Fucking.
Big Sean,
I fucks with Sean. He's not in my top 10 though. Kanye.
Kanye.
Fucking.
You better say his name.
Who? Kendrick?
There you go.
I got Kendrick in my top 10, and my last one will have to be Joel Santana.
Yeah, Jewels. I was trying to listen to Jewels on the way here.
He's
And they
so
wouldn't let me
fire.
get the- They
I
wouldn't
like
let me
the
get the
old
aux
Jewels.
That nigga
cord.
said
I was
that
trying
thing
to listen to
banged out and
Whistle.
ranged out the side of his right ear.
I gotta say something. So that control verse on Kendrick Lamar's, Kendrick Lamar's control verse on Big Sean's song that he cut on his album. He cut it.
That was petty as
Just
fuck.
saying, he
Right,
cut
'cause it was
verse
fire.
Of the year, verse of the year.
Yeah.
Nobody replied back to him. So how does that not make him?
Meek replied back. He said, "Your gun go do 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 do.
He
My gun
did.
go blah
Meek
blah blah
did
blah
reply.
blah."
Holy shit.
Yeah, Meek did.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
the only
forgot about
person
that.
who did reply. The only
Meek wanted that smoke.
the only people who did reply are irrelevant niggas that Kendrick did not mention.
Yeah.
Oh, I want.
But
Now we
now,
can
They
talk
can't-
about
they
that.
can't Kendrick-
but after
Niggas
the
being
Drake
pussy
battle and all that,
for
Meek
real
really
in
lost.
real life.
Yeah.
Because
Now,
I
now
really
knowing
hate
how
that.
Drake, Meek
I
is,
want to
like,
talk about that.
He said Meek.
in his Carfax.
I'm saying let's
Meek
talk about
Carfax ain't
Carfax
too
because
right.
I really want to talk about niggas
Is
being
it,
pussy in the
his
industry.
car,
'cause-
what's the name? His
Please,
Carfax
fucking-
not
let's
right.
let's talk.
Hold on, yeah,
That
elaborate
was
on
one of
that.
our topics.
Number
earlier.
one, trolling. I'm scared that my nigga is gonna troll. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm scared my nigga's gonna troll because he will troll for real. That beef shit y'all be doing, like that. Oh, you feel me? That shit that 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd was doing. Yeah, no, we don't do none of that. My nigga will pull up to your event. He'll pull up dead ass, like, and I'm so scared. Like, I do not want to be beefing with y'all
No,
out here.
'cause
Like,
you
once
can't
we get
troll
on, like,
out
I do
here,
not
though.
want to be
You
beefing
can't.
with y'all because my
But no,
nigga will
first off,
really
that
do
first
shit
off, you
to
see
y'all.
what happens.
Like,
You see,
I go
6ix9ine
crazy about mine, for real.
6ix9ine's a perfect
yeah, like,
example
you
of
feel
that
me?
shit.
Like
You
that,
feel me?
oh,
that shit not looking too good because you see it.
I've been telling Nick the same shit. Like,
we'll pull up.
I've been telling
about that life.
I've been telling Nick the same thing about diss records. Like, as much as I do appreciate the competition in the sport of rap, don't say my fucking name in a song. Don't try and disrespect me or say nothing about my child in a song or nothing like that. Because I'ma find where the fuck you at.
But if it doesn't have to look. If it's just for a mutual respect, I look at hip hop like a sport.
Right.
I mean, when you're rapping, like,
Right.
if we watch a boxing match,
Oh yeah, it's
right?
fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Right, you watch sports, so it's competitive, right?
Competitive,
that
right.
competitive
I'm too competitive.
nature.
I don't like
So
to
why
lose.
does it have to get to that?
That violent shit.
Why does it have to?
I don't
think
I
it has
understand. No, I understand when people cross a certain line. It's gone too far.
See, I don't
It
think
needs to get personal.
Yeah,
I'm saying like at the end,
But
like
if
you
I'm
feel me,
saying
when
I
people
want you
going
to
on
prove why
social
you're a better
media,
rapper,
Right.
and I put out a song.
right?
I think it get weird when they start doing the internet shit.
When does I want to know?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
When is that line crossed for you
that
guys? Like,
internet
what is
shit
the
is
When
line?
6ix9ine said "fuck Trippie Redd's dead, homie," that's where I wanted to stop rocking with him, bro.
If you talk about
Because
my
on
dead
some
homie,
on some
that's
on
it.
some gang shit, bro, on some real blood
That's
shit.
not- no,
If you
because
say "fuck my
if
dead
that
homie,"
man-
I'ma
if
shoot
that
you,
man's not
nigga.
here to defend himself.
Himself,
You're
right.
a fucking like loser, and you deserve to.
right.
Nah.
Right.
No, you can't.
You deserve everything.
You're gonna eat
coming.
those words.
Now,
Yeah.
see, I'm
up.
the soft one. I believe in. You feel me? Believe in
Happiness
non-happiness.
happiness, daisies,
I'm
and
gonna be honest. I
sunflowers.
believe in fairy tales. I believe that love conquers all, and you feel me.
Happy
But
daisies,
at the same
sunflowers.
time,
Same.
I got
And
a
roses.
bad temper, and like I
I'll beat
know,
you the
like
fuck
if,
up.
right, and that's why I try to believe in love and try to believe in happiness.
balances
and
you
peace.
out.
Because if I don't, you feel me, the hatred, you feel me, that's that mental illness thing. You feel me? Because I suffer
Because
with
there's so much
depression.
hatred in the world.
Right,
It'll
I
manifest.
suffer with that depression, and you feel me exactly. And that will manifest. So if I'm feeling love and I'm projecting love, projecting hope, like that's what I'm gonna get back. So like I can't be. That's why I'm not doing this rap shit because I can't be rapping. I can't be going bar for bar with these bitches because I will have to shoot you. I'm sorry. I will shoot you. I will pistol whip you. I will pull up on you. You're not about to diss my body. You're not about to diss my bars. You're not about to diss the way I look, my family, my situation. You're not about to do none of that
That's
shit.
just
So I'll pull up
disrespectful.
on you and I'll shoot you and get away with it.
I'd rather you just
ain't
make
like
a-
no little old man
Facts.
that believes in love and happiness. She would never, and I will walk right off.
That's
like,
where I'm at when it comes to like dissing and competition. If you feel like you're a better rapper than me and you want to diss me with a platinum hit.
Why do you, right? That's what
Diss-
I'm saying.
diss
That's
me with a
another thing,
platinum
too. Like,
hit.
why do you have to be better? Like
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like with the better, I'm better than you. I have more chains than you. I have more money than you. But what about your moral compass? Like you feel what I'm saying? You're not a better person.
What kinda-
than
yeah,
me.
Exactly.
Capitalize.
Exactly.
You're not a better person than me. That's why I said I can't be beefing with y'all. 'cause-
He went platinum off back to back.
At the end of the day, this whole like local competition that we were just in, like that little beef back and forth shit,
That wasn't a beef. That was a massacre.
those
That nigga got
freestyles and
bodied.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we're better people. We're better people. Aside from all that,
No,
step
right.
away
Yeah,
from the
you're
rap.
right.
We're better people.
No, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
We're better
definitely.
people.
Right.
We
That's what I'm
genuinely
saying.
want them to win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because to be honest, Bull that was beefing with me, he all about elevation, you know, thinking outside the box and, you know, helping other people. But, like, the way he came at me was dumb disrespectful. He insulted my mental illness. He insulted my age, trying to say that my age was the reason I can't understand bars. It's bad enough that you insulted my mental illness, but you insulted my talent. You insulted my craft.
To a certain
You
level,
feel me?
it could be ignorant when people are talking like that. Like they're not open to the idea. Like, why does age have to? What does that
Word.
mean?
Right.
But if my...
You know a lot of hip hop.
You could be 4 years old
Fuck
and be a
the age
musical
gap.
prodigy.
that nigga Matt...
His son's amazing with the music. He listens to throwbacks.
That's because of
Same.
us, though. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? Because I'm real heavy on the every genre, every music, every.
Me too,
You
yeah.
feel me? I want because that's what I was exposed to, and that's where all my inspiration comes
It's so
from.
serious.
Like,
I offered him the aux cord today.
Bro.
yeah, he definitely did in the car on the way here when he was dropping him off at the sitter. He was like, "Yeah, you want the aux cord? I trust you." He's like, "I trust your son, man."
That's crazy.
I think
No,
like
you
you and
know.
me, we could relate on that because like I was the only nigga from the hood, bro, wearing makeup on the block selling drugs. You feel me?
Right.
I had
Eyeliner.
I had a whole fucking
Goth
face of
swag.
makeup and
So
eyeshadow,
emo,
looking like
so
a
goth. I
looking
love
like
it.
a gothic
I fucks
piece of
with you.
trash. You feel me? Looking like the ugliest Tumblr scumbag. I swear to God. And I was pitching pounds, ounces off niggas. You feel me? And niggas didn't want to fuck with me because one, I was taking niggas.
look scary as fuck.
One, I was taking. Nah, it wasn't even that. It was the fact that
Taking niggas'
I was taking niggas clientele, bro, and I looked the way I did. Like niggas
They're
did
like,
not.
"Oh, this fucking
This
weirdo."
ripped jean ass, faggot ass
If-
nigga.
If Prince, if he got enough, if he got enough courage, like this, wear makeup on the block, he got
Bro,
strapped.
I was on
But it
the
ain't
bro.
like that.
I was on the block, my nigga.
Prince
Right,
trapping.
yeah. You feel me? Like, I had a whole ounce in my nuts. You feel me? Just selling niggas like dime bag after dime bag after dime bag until the
Purple
police came and tried to shut my shit down. And I had to see you. I'm out. But
Right.
like
niggas did not want to fuck with me. They really judged me off the fact that I was
your
wearing makeup.
appearance.
Yeah, they was like, you not no hard ass nigga. Da 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 da. Niggas tried to rob me at knife point, and there's certain niggas that ran off with my packs and shit. And the minute I called my mans, I was like, bro, mans took my shit. I had my shit back in an hour.
Oh no, facts.
You feel me? I had my
No,
shit back in an
I
hour.
definitely vouching for you, shit like that, though. Like, but I just ain't never wear like makeup and shit. I just always been. You see how little I am? I'm little as hell.
Yeah, I'm a little ass nigga too. How tall are you? Like 5'6", 5'7"?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". I'm 5'6", bro.
But like I always been like my metabolism always been crazy. Like I always
That's
been,
how mine
bro,
was.
Like he,
weight.
This is my bro. Like he knew me for years. Like since
Yeah.
I was like a kid, like out in the hood and shit. Like I've always been this small, bro.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Always been this
And
small.
niggas
but-
always try and
and they,
test,
and
like,
they do
small,
that and they
skinny
try to
niggas.
test you. But that's what I'm
They
saying.
really do try to
I
test
say
you.
all that shit to say because I was out in the field too. You feel what I'm
Word.
saying? But like
Facts.
you feel what I'm saying? But like it would always test me. But like I had people like this crazy motherfucker, a couple other crazy motherfuckers.
I
See,
had to change my shit up.
a lot of
I was
niggas-
Skinny, I was skinny as fuck too. I came up like small. People trying
Dog,
to
you
test
gotta
me.
always be
I
bigger.
started eating
Word.
like a motherfucker.
You gotta
I
be
started
bigger.
hitting the weights. Like
Yeah.
I came back to school.
Oh,
I'm
well,
like motherfucker.
I
like,
haven't always been
No, you
this
know how
small,
I
and I
conquered that,
love
though?
it.
I-
Thank you. I was
I
always
didn't go to the
little
gym or
chunky
nothing,
monkey,
dog.
and I
That's
look
all right.
good
I didn't do
now.
none of that shit. I
I'm
can't-
a
I
good
had to for
125.
survival.
Survival, but
It is
does
weird.
you got just
bro.
and just like my
For real.
circumstances, I just had to turn up, bro. If you just bigger than if you over exaggerate more, like you feel what I'm saying, like you literally.
I don't have as
somebody
many people
so somebody
testing me
telling
anymore.
yeah
Right.
somebody telling you like yo,
But you gotta act crazy
give me
like
this or
Arnold,
doing that.
you
You gotta
feel me?
act crazy, like
Remember
you
that
gotta
episode
you
of
gotta
Arnold
turn
when
it
Will
up,
was
like you
picking on
gotta
him?
smash
He
his
was
face,
like,
like,
like
you gotta
Arnold,
smash
you
it,
feel
hit him
me?
with a bottom or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry,
yo,
y'all.
over the
All
time,
that.
over time, broken vouch for me. Like I was super little out there, bro. I had to turn up, like I really turned up, like I did everything
Yeah.
over obnoxious.
Word
Everything.
up.
Definitely.
I was, bro, in high school, I was throwing desks at teachers, desks at
Oh,
students.
I did too.
You
I
feel me?
got sent to alternative school for some shit like
I was
that.
not letting nobody little
They
bro
said
me.
I was crazy.
It just
They
wasn't
tried
happening.
real
Let
thick,
nobody
real
little
to
bro
me.
me.
I don't
and all
like that shit.
Trying to test the Abilify on me. You know when the Abilify first came out, they was trying to
Yeah.
test that shit on me. I ain't take that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't with that shit neither. Even through like my diagnosis when I was 13 years old, they tried to
Yeah.
put me on medication. I was like,
And I
I'm
didn't
not,
take 'em.
I'm not rocking with that
I
shit.
started smoking weed, and I've been smoking weed ever since. I
I'm
never
fine.
tried any pills.
I'm good.
I'm
I did
cool.
weed and I did acid, and now my
No, I never
brain
tried
is
nothing.
alright.
I don't drink none of that.
You seem pretty woke. You're a cool guy.
I'm alright.
Yeah, we all woke right here.
You guys have any like projects you're working on? Any new music
You can
coming
go
out
first,
that we
Zach.
can expect from you guys soon?
Yeah, well, I just dropped the single.
And tell us where to find it.
Okay, I just dropped a single called "Fuck the Ops" on SoundCloud and YouTube and stuff like that. I didn't put it on Apple Music and nothing yet like that. We're gonna
What's
do
your
that.
Give it a few weeks, it will be.
Yeah,
it's not up there yet.
yeah, but we have all that. We have all that: Apple Music, Spotify, all that
that's
stuff like
It's gonna,
that. Yeah,
it's gonna be up.
yeah, but we got the song that they can go look up right now. Are the main signal that's doing crazy right now is Mega Man, well featuring R3 Banger. You know what I'm saying? Another producer out
That's
here.
a dope name.
Yeah, R3
Mega
Banger.
Man.
What's
the,
what's your SoundCloud?
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Holly to
Holly
Molly.
to Molly. Holly with a Y,
Why?
Molly with an I.
Why?
Molly, to Molly.
Yep.
Here, type it in for me.
And yeah, just dropped a single called "Run 'Em Down." We gonna drop that next Friday on Apple.
Do you have anything you want to play right now?
Yeah, we can just play Mega Man right now. We can slide into Mega Man.
Look
Got
him up on your SoundCloud, because I'm not.
Here, I can do it because I can do it quick.
By the way, the beats are all homemade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
all the
That's
beats
what
are
the
organic.
fuck-
Yeah.
by
Oh yeah.
Banger.
So we kind of got like our own sound like right now. Like we got like a home producer. You feel me? So
Okay.
like yeah. So our
That's
beats
really a good
kinda-
investment.
You got an in-house producer?
Yeah, in-house
Yup.
producer.
Mm.
Two of
I
them.
really appreciate that. We looking for an
What
in-house
kinda-
producer. Yeah.
Two of
This is
them.
all old.
And I appreciate having them. You
Yeah.
feel me? Thank God for them.
Absolutely.
It's like the secret
That's
weapon.
like yeah, it's a
Damn,
secret weapon for
conflict
real.
with,
'Cause, like,
four-wheeler.
when you got that, it changes the game.
I know, you crazy.
Bro, I can't get out this message.
Here, I
I'm trying
got
to.
It changes how you move with music for real.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to play this, and then we're just going to wrap
All right,
everything
it's no problem. It's no
All right, well,
problem.
while y'all setting that up, just let y'all know my projects. You can follow me on Instagram at I am the_MIA Mia. I am the_MIA Mia. I have a calendar coming out. Probably the last week of December. It should be prepared. It should be fully prepared. I have singles coming out, photo shoots coming out, visuals coming out with Blue Nose at Blue Nose_bitch and Tanira Da Vinci. Yeah, my blue. Shout out to Blue Nose bitch. That's my baby girl. Loving my baby. That's my girl. That's me and Tay girlfriend. He
Ho ho!
don't know it yet though.
It's alright. He won't find out.
Christmas almost around the corner. You feel me?
All right, this is Mega Man.
Hi, Somali.
Like Michael Jackson, off this moonwalk. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moonwalk. Broski with my scale, no nigga got a sell. Yeah, I just give him hell. Yeah, I just give him hell. Spinning on the bell, spending the night up in the jail. Roses on your grave if a nigga quick to tell.
And this ain't second grade, nigga. This is show and tell. Just got some brain from a bitch nation now. Getting to this money, nigga, it ain't hard to tell. Spending all this bands, nigga, I don't make no sales. Hopped up in the foreign, nigga, with that shit myself.
I done lost some friends trying to fuck around with wealth. But I just bought a Benz and I whip that shit myself. Rolling Mary Jane while I pass it to myself. Boy, I'm off this planet. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock.
I feel like Mega Man when I'm off that moon rock. That I can turn Mega Man into 2 clocks. And I'ma bust back, I ain't going too far. Have your family pick a grade, but I'm about a box.
When I was rocking Fendi, you was wearing tube socks. Married to the game, tie that money in a knot. Bank up my pockets and my mama whole knot. Or I play the boss, man, I can call the shots. Step your ass quicksand, stepping on my block.
I'm playing like a hitman, leave 'em on the rocks. Smoking on this Mega Man, feel like I'm on top. Fucking with this Mega Man, man, I can't be stopped.
Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock. Boy, I'm off this planet. Watch me moonwalk. Feel like Michael Jackson, off this moon rock.
I wouldn't say that tag in my
Got chopped this nigga. Out here dating and popping it. Old niggas got choppers in the trunk that are really, really old niggas like those niggas.
All right, that was Mega Man, and that shit was hard, bro. That shit was crazy.
I appreciate it, bro.
Shit
That
was
last
fire.
song is like 3 years old, man.
I want you guys to go share the shit out of Mega Man.
No, definitely,
My
bro.
man, definitely
For
go do
real.
that.
And it's on
Shit's fire.
Spotify. It's on that one's on Spotify. You know, it's on everything, every major platform. Just go stream the hell out of that one. Let's get it lit.
And even though you guys even though you guys got here super late,
I appreciate
due
it.
due to some shit.
I appreciate it.
Nah, it's okay.
Nah, traffic's crazy.
I really appreciate you guys coming up to kick it with us.
Definitely,
You guys
man.
are invited here anytime, and if we
Appreciate
get
it.
some more time, I'd like to dive deeper next time into some mental health stuff and
Yeah, I
more
love
about the
that.
music.
No,
I
no.
would love that.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
really
Yeah.
would.
No problem.
Because I mean, this, unfortunately, we got to cut the conversation short. But
No,
I
no
would
problem.
definitely like to pick up where we
Yeah.
left off.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
About to be a huge ass gang picture outside.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit about to be fire.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. The connection where we connect the dots between hip hop and mental health. Every Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. ABM101.com. We'll catch you guys next week.
We are
It's
the
lit.